Security and safety checks are all done. Are you good to start boarding?
Yes, you can start boarding.
Okay.
Hello everybody, and a very, very warm welcome to Filbert Flies. First thing to note, brand new animation courtesy of Ribbon, so thank you Ribbon very much for doing that for me. Welcome to Munich, where we are flying from to Lucca in Malta in this rather spectacular Nickelodeon-liveried Air Malta A320 Neo. We're parked up at gate 215, we're flying on VATSIM as usual, and we have a Munich tower on, so we'll be able to talk to them shortly. Let me just welcome a few people. Tom, very warm welcome. Philip, hello. Glad you like the new intro, so do I. Satira, hello, hello, hello. Glad you enjoyed the music. Kevin, hello to you. Kami, hello to you. Who else have I missed? Ribbon, obviously. Hello to you. I may have already said that. Dickens, hello. Mark and Jason, who are flying along but not on VATSIM. One day you'll join me on VATSIM, and I look forward to that. Simon, hello. Jamie, yes, welcome. Wyatt, welcome. And Odingo, welcome. And Chris, of course, a very warm welcome to you, and to Alison, if she is with you. Lovely to have you all here. So I think, without further ado, we will get on board and start setting up. So I'm connected to external power, boarding started, so I'm going to turn on the APU. And while that's starting up, we'll go down to the MCDU and begin setting that up. Hello Woozleman, welcome. And Callum, hello to you too. Hope you're all doing okay. So our flight number today is AMC307. And our alternate is, can't remember. Let me have a look. It is LICB, which is, you know, somewhere in Italy. Not entirely sure where, but we won't need to go there because, you know, I know what I'm doing and the weather's alright. Cruising flight level today, unusually low. SimBrief has given us flight level 290. I'll go with it because, you know, it knows about our weight and it knows about the weather, so hopefully that will work out all right for us. Rodrigo, hello, welcome to you. Yes, SimBrief. Yes, I've been using, I planned this in SimBrief. Hello, Peter, welcome to the stream. Or Peter, I guess, judging by your surname. Willkommen. So that's that done. We'll go over to the flight plan page, and it's pretty much time to get our clearance now. So, top-down control, only Munich Tower is online, so we'll tune them in 118.7.
Pushback facing south. Yeah, no worries now, but you are, yeah, like in the middle of the terminal.
What stand are we at? 215.
München Tower, good evening. Lufthansa 25 Bravo at stand 245 with information Kilo request start up to Warsaw.
Lufthansa 25 Bravo, stand by.
Just going to wait for a break in the conversation. Is a Malta Air. So this is Air Malta. This is Air Malta.
Not facing.
Going to fly along 1-2 for sure. Excellent. Oh, good. I'm really pleased. Excellent. We'll be landing with you at Malta later. I'll be flying from a different airport. Oh, okay, cool. I look forward to seeing you there. Where are you flying from, Scott?
Contact 1.
I'm very well, thank you. How are you, Rodrigo? And how are you, Gabriel?
Lufthansa 1617, thanks and ciao.
Lufthansa 318, no worries now. Report ready for taxi when ready.
You're doing Heathrow to Sydney in an A318. Did my mid-air refueling inspire you? Hello, Caffel. And hello, Max. Welcome to the stream. Oh, wrong button. München Tower, guten Abend, Air Malta 307 at stand 215 with information Kilo, request clearance to Luca.
Charlie 5, Lufthansa 318.
Lufthansa 318, correct. Lufthansa 25 Bravo, ready to copy.
Oh, accidentally stepped on someone there.
Lufthansa 25 Bravo, Tower 1 nochmal Info Kilo, Startup approved.
You have 7,800 nautical miles left, wow.
Land route, climb via 6, flight level 7, 4 squawk 2325.
Lufthansa 25 Bravo, cleared to Warsaw via B-Bug 2.
Yeah, there's a lot of traffic waiting to depart Munich this
flight level 70, squawk 2325.
Lufthansa 25 Bravo, reach correct. Lufthansa 185 taxi.
So we may have a little bit of a wait. You're Italian, ah? Well, welcome to the stream, Jeremy. Fuel and weight already done? Yes, indeed. You're flying from Helgoland to Bremen in your Piper. Oh, that sounds nice. Very, very nice.
Blue Line and Whiskey 2.
Philip, when's the next airport review going to come out? Well, the next review is going to be Sinwings Hamburg, and I'll probably make a start on that tomorrow, but I'm not entirely sure when it'll be done. Sometime within the next week, I would say, though.
München Tower, 029 November.
Tobias, hello. Yes, indeed. Yeah.
Airport information, Juliet.
Yeah, I'm going to have to start concentrating and squeeze in at some point.
Tower got information Kilo, I call you back short.
München Tower, good evening. Air Malta 307 at stand 215 with information Kilo, request clearance to Luca.
Malta 307, good day. Your route is not valid. I have a rerouting for you. Stand by short. I send it by a text.
Roger. My routing's not valid. I wonder why. I've never had that before. Simbri said it was valid. Oh, well, we'll wait for the text.
Lufthansa 25 Bravo, pushback approved, facing north, bitte.
Vavor, Yankee 106.
Pushback approved, facing north,
so we'll just have to adjust our
Bravo.
route then. And hope that the aircraft plays ball. Right.
039 November, information Kilo, startup approved. Cleared airport via input 3 Quebec departure, flight land route, climb via 6, flight level 70, squawk 1000.
So Vavor, hang on. What are we doing? We're going to have to delete some stuff first, aren't we?
039 November, cleared airport via input 3 Quebec departure, initial climb 7000 feet, squawk 1000, and information Kilo is on board.
039 November negative, initial climb flight level 70.
Thank you to whoever's just said have a good one on the V-Pilot text. Hello, Pilot 2.0. Jason, yes, he came in and said, I hope you enjoy it. Next time you must join me on VATSIM.
Please repeat, mate.
But I'll keep an eye out for you on the Lancer anyway.
for directly to entry 07.
Direct 07, 1854.
Lufthansa 318, taxi to holding point 03 via Sierra
Oof,
Bravo
this is
3.
going to take a little while.
Good evening. Turkish 2358, established local
Yes, indeed.
right.
Yes, if anyone else wants to know what I look like, join
Join
my Discord server, scroll up in the food channel. You'll see me having afternoon tea at the Ritz, looking very
Runway 08
uncomfortable.
right, Turkish 2358.
But it was very nice in spite of that.
Bravo 2 to holding point runway 05,
Lufthansa 318, runway 08 right via Sierra and Bravo 3.
Oh, this is very laborious. Oh, we're nearly there. We're nearly there.
taxi to holding
Right.
point runway
So now we
08
want to
right,
go
via
VAVOR,
Sierra,
VAVOR.
Lufthansa 318.
So basically, because you can't see my V-pilot window, what's happened here is he has sent me a new routing via text, which I'm now trying to put into the MCD.
via Sierra Bravo 4.
Taxi 08 right, Sierra Bravo 4.
Okay, VAVOR, and then from VAVOR we're going to take Yankee 106.
Squawk 1000.
Squawk 1000,
Airways.
09 November.
Dear oh dear, it's a long time since I've actually had to put a route in manually. Yankee 106 to Modza,
39
MODSA.
November, pushback approved, facing west on the blue line.
Push approved, facing west,
Then,
blue line, 039 November.
from Modza, direct to Detza, Delta Echo Tango, Sierra Alpha.
Lufthansa 1854 at entry Sierra 5, you're number 2 behind the Lufthansa
Then from
1820.
Detza, direct to Maron,
Number 2.
MARON. And then from, oh, which one? This one, obviously, because it's much closer than any of the others. And then from Maron, we're going to take another airway, Lima 12, to Golf Zulu Oscar.
Hi guys, here's the load sheet for you.
Thank you.
No problem, have a safe flight.
And then from GZO, we're going to go direct to LMML, and obviously we'll worry about our arrival slightly later. So now what I need to do is refile that with ATC. So go to the flight
München
plan.
Tower and wunderschönen guten Abend. Emirates 995, ILS runway 08 right.
Emirates 995.
Excellent. Right, now I will catch up with what you've been saying in the chat.
Number 2.
Problem you have with VATSIM is the waiting
Number
or
2,
change of
Emirates
runway. No
995.
patience. Yeah, fair enough. Hello, Demetrius.
Also review the safety instruction in your seat.
Ah, thank you, Max.
If you're seated at an exit seat. Also
You are
review
thinking
the
about
exit
buying Narita, is it? Yeah, Philip, Narita's awesome. It's really good. One of my favourites.
Tower with request
Anthony,
for
hello,
Emirates
good evening to
995.
you. Busy airspace it is, yeah, very
When
busy
you have a
today.
chance, you can inform your colleague
I remind
on
you of someone, but you don't know who.
approach that
Interesting.
he's doing an excellent job, Emirates 995.
Another bus in
No,
stream.
thank you very much.
I'm doing alright, Riley. Oh, well, good luck with your first VATSIM flight. Where are you off to?
1A with the exit.
It is too busy. It is too busy. You're a bit scared. Everyone's a bit scared their first few flights. Be scared, but do it anyway. That's my advice with VATSIM. No, I didn't, Max, actually. No. I didn't have I still don't have a scenery fatigue, and I didn't get it because I knew it was closing, so I thought there's not much point. With the internet, Jeremy, via the Microsoft Store.
Holding point, entry.
So, what we're going to do, while we wait for a gap in the radio traffic, is just step through our flight plan and make sure it makes sense.
Sierra 8 via Bravo 7.
Sierra 8 via Bravo 7, Turkish 2358.
Emirates 995 and 360 degrees.
Yeah, looks pretty alright, doesn't it? Looks pretty alright.
08 right, get land, Emirates 995.
München Tower, Air Malta 307 with amended flight plan at stand 215. Information kilo request clearance to Luke.
Emirates 307. Okay, then I have to amend your flight plan step by short. Sorry for that.
Roger that, no problem. He's got to amend his. Okay.
Lufthansa 25 Bravo requesting taxi to
you're
runway
doing some
085.
VFR sec. Oh yes, you said you were going to start VFR, didn't you? Good,
Lufthansa
good for you.
25 Bravo, make a left 180, pick up Whiskey 2, taxi southbound, entry Sierra 7 via Whiskey 2.
Where's EDW? I can't even think where that is.
Lufthansa 25 Bravo, einmal links 180 Grad auf dem Whiskey 2 und dann zum Entry Sierra 7 via Whiskey 2.
Oh, Bremen. Bremen, okie dokie. Yeah, I have it. It's the only one I could get, Jason. I couldn't find a normal Air Malta delivery.
Entry Sierra 7 Whiskey 2, Lufthansa 25 Bravo.
Yeah, and just confirm, you have to make a left 180 to get on Whiskey 2.
It's quite cool though, isn't it?
We are making left 180 Lufthansa 25 Bravo.
Turkish 2358, you are now on Sierra. If you want, I can offer you an apron 2 parking stand, but
Yeah,
normally
it's
you would
odd, isn't
use
it?
apron
It's odd
1.
that there's not one in the mega pack. It's not one on flightsim.to.
Alright, apologies. I did get the clearance Sierra 8 via Bravo 7. Happy
I
with
tell you what, while
apron
we
2
wait,
can accommodate
I should
Turkish
probably ask you to
2358.
please click the subscribe button if you
Yep,
haven't already.
taxi
Click the
entry
thumbs up
Sierra 7
button.
via Sierra.
I'd really appreciate that. And if you'd like,
Sierra 7 via
you can
Sierra,
make a donation
Turkish
or join Club
2358.
Filbert. And there's
Lufthansa
information in
318,
the
went 36
video
over
description
5
if you'd like to know
knots,
any more
runway
about
085,
those
cleared for
options.
takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 08
Yeah,
right.
I'm a bit too down with the kids now, I think. Cal.
Turkish 2358, make it please entry Sierra 8.
Sierra 8, Turkish 2358, no problem.
Sometimes on VATSIM, it feels like you're never actually going to get away. Today is one of those days.
Emirates 995, entry Sierra 6 via
Never mind, in the
Bravo
meantime,
10 and
we can have a little look at the airport.
Entry Sierra 6 via Bravo 10 and Sierra.
Which,
Emirates
as I
995.
concluded in my review, is not amazing, but pretty good.
Ocean Tower, good evening, speed 961 Lima, request push and start.
We got 961 Lima Tower.
I think I
no,
plugged
push
Club
your
Filbert a little bit
north.
early, to be honest.
Push back approve as in north.
But thank you.
Lufthansa 1312,
I should wait until
taxi
something's happened, until we've done some
Alpha
flying
via
before
Oscar
before I start doubting for money.
248 Alpha,
I regretted it almost instantly. Never mind.
Lufthansa 1854, report you departing company A320 in sight.
Roger, we have the
Ah, Tom, that's a good point. Yes.
1854 behind
So,
match traffic.
if you're in
line up
Club
right
Filbert,
and
or you're thinking of
behind.
joining Club Filbert, you can now automatically be added to the Club Filbert Discord servers. If you're already a member, or if you're planning on joining,
995, make it
make
entry
sure
Sierra
that
5.
your Discord is linked up with your YouTube account, and there's instructions in the Club Filbert channel pinned at the top if you don't know how to do that.
Bravo 7.
And 223 Bravo via Delta 4 Whiskey 2.
Double.
See, the thing is, Scott, the controller's made a bit of a mistake by not
There's a
updating his
double
route.
transmission, so again,
So I
if
feel
was for
much
Turkish.
more relaxed now because now I can make a little bit of a boo-boo.
223
And
Bravo via Delta
doesn't
4
matter.
Whiskey 2.
Well, it does matter, but I'm less likely to get into trouble because he's made
223
one
Bravo
himself.
via Delta 4 Whiskey 2, Turkish 2358.
Yes, it took me a while to work it out, but Tom was very helpful, found me a video to help. So I no longer have to manually add people. But it does mean that if you haven't linked your Discord accounts in the next fortnight, you won't have access to the Club Filbert channels anymore. I'll be able to sort
Also
it
right
out,
on Sierra
but
und
by
dann
default that access will be
Sierra
gone.
6, das ist doch entry into the western stand, oder?
I did say hello to you, Demetrius. Always a pleasure to have you here, of
Sierra
course.
8 via Sierra.
Okay, Sierra 8. Ja, kein Problem. Ich glaube, der Kollege und ich haben die falschen, weil wir gebrauchen unsere Jeppesen-Plates, die wir also online gebrauchen und definitiv Sierra 6 Western hätten. Aber kein Problem. Confirm follow A350.
Lufthansa 318, contact radar 123, that's 09. Lufthansa 1854, wind 360 degrees 5 knots, runway 08 right, cleared for takeoff.
Who is who won?
Straight takeoff from way 08 right, Lufthansa 1854.
Good boy. Thanks, Demetrius. Thanks,
7
Dad.
Papa Lima, expect date given. Lufthansa 7 Papa Lima. Right 995, taxi stand of choice.
Stand of choice, Emirates 995.
Lufthansa 25 Bravo, taxi holding point for right right via Sierra Bravo 3.
Hey guys, all packs are on board. Are we clear to close?
Yeah, you can get the door closed, but we're still
Sierra
waiting.
And Bravo 3 to one-way.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
08 right. Lufthansa 25. Correction.
I thought you were calling someone, Boo Boo.
Your
Then.
station's calling in, you have blocked each other out. Say again now.
Jack, hello, welcome to the stream. Okay, don't you worry, your secret's safe with me. So at the moment we're waiting for our clearance, and it's just incredibly busy on frequency. I'll give him another minute or two, and then I might give him a little nudge in a private message.
039 November, request taxi.
Goodbye. Lufthansa 7 Papa Lima preceding airborne wind 360 degrees 5 knots, 03 is clear to land. Lufthansa 7 Papa Lima, 108 right, clear to land. Lufthansa 1854, squawk 1 Charlie.
Yeah, but Charlie, 1854.
Yeah, not yet, you're squawking standby at the moment. And now I have radar indications, okay? Contact München radar 1239, bye bye.
1239 Mission radar, thanks for your help.
I don't know, Jacob.
Air Malta 307, sorry, I forgot about that. True information, Kilo, startup approved. You're cleared Malta via Warburg 3 Echo departure, flight plan route, flight by 6, flight level 70, squawk 2326.
Clear to Malta via, say again the departure, climb flight level 70 and squawk 2326, Air Malta 307.
Air Malta 307, Warburg 3 Echo.
Barber 3 Echo departure for Air Malta 307.
039 November taxi to entry November 3 via Delta
Okay,
Blue Line.
excellent. So I did send him a little
Delta
message. So now we go back to our flight plan page. Departure.
Say again, please, 039 November.
We'll stick with a right.
039 November, entry November 3 via Delta 3 Blue Line, Center 2.
Oh, Simon, thank you very, very much. Do you know, I have had quite a busy week, but not quite this bad.
Taxi
Not
via
quite this
November
bad.
3, Delta 3, Blue Line, Center 2.
Thank you for the donation, very kind of you.
2 entry November 3 via Delta 3
Okay,
Blue Line.
Verba departures, let's have a look at those.
Ready to copy IFR to Innsbruck as filed.
039 November, negative, taxi 2 entry November 3 via Delta 3 and Center 2.
Oh, sorry, Vavel 3 Echo.
November 3 via Delta 3
This
Blue
was
Line,
one of those
Center
occasions
2.
when I sort of repeated it back
November
phonetically
3
without really
Tango taxi
knowing
to entry November 4 via
what
Alpha
it
5.
was. Right, Vavo 3 Echo. There we are.
Taxi to November 4
Insert.
via Alpha 5, November 312.
So that's our flight plan
7
page
Papa
done,
Lima, taxi
and
to
we don't have
entry
any
Sierra 8
discontinuities, so
via
now we can do
Tango
our
and
init B
Bravo
page.
12.
Block fuel
7 Papa Lima,
is
Sierra 8 via Tango and Bravo 12.
7.7 tons.
Roll 12 report
taxi and we are able to support.
And we'll go over to the performance page. And I've calculated our V-speeds, which are all 159 today.
Requesting to enter the airport on the tower side and going to the west side to the police
And transition altitude, let me just check that, is 5,000 feet.
012 again.
012 requesting to enter the airport on
Flex takeoff temperature is going to be
tower
59
and,
degrees.
landing on the police helipad on
And
the
we're
west
doing
side.
flaps 1 takeoff.
Ah, 12
So that's that done.
Then you
The initial
are
clearance
cleared
was
to
flight
cross
level
runway
70,
right and clear to land on the
climb
helipad
clearance, I
and
should say.
360 degrees 5 knots.
Turn on our flight director.
Clear to land on the helipad and clear to cross the 08.
Go to manage
right.
speed mode, manage heading mode. And we're already in managed altitude mode, which we know because of the dot. Switch back to the arc mode, and we can do our before start checklist.
Before start checklist. Cockpit prep.
Completed.
Completed. Gear pins and covers.
Removed.
Signs.
On and auto.
ADOs.
Nav.
Fuel quantity.
Set.
Takeoff data.
Set.
Baro ref.
1023 set.
1023 set. Down to the line.
The flight's about 2 hours long. Something like that once we're underway. Already airborne with your CJ4. Nice, nice, great plane. Hope you have a good flight. Good, I'm glad it's not just me. I did ask him to repeat it, still didn't get it, and thought, yeah, I'll work this out from the charts. And it was fine. And it always is, so far. Let's get the old fly pad fired up.
IFR to Innsbruck approved via the 206 Echo departure. Flight plan good. Initial flight level 70.
Right, import this in brief.
Squawk
Flight plan.
1000 kilometer 05.
Good.
Kilometer 05, feedback correct.
Now, I'm going to try for the first time today doing a mixture of things. I want to use Pushback Express because it's easier to steer, but I also want to call the tug using the fly pad, so hopefully he'll get into position and we'll have a bit less of a delay. Or it won't work at all. We shall see. We shall see. The doors are closed. We'll turn the beacon on.
Again, please, Tango. Via Oscar 2, Delta 6
we'll make sure the thrust levers are idle, which they are. And we'll do the before start checklist below the line.
Below the line.
Windows and doors closed. Closed. Beacon. Thrust levers.
Idle.
Parking brake.
08 right, clear for takeoff. Lufthansa 25
Good evening, Mark. Welcome to the stream. Yes, almost all the traffic is Lufthansa. It's true. It's true. It's a big Lufthansa hub there.
Holding point 08 left.
How do you train to know this level of aviation? Oh, it's just years of practice. But for VATSIM specifically, I learned almost everything I know from Aviation Pro. He's got a website here at aviationpro.nl. And he's done a whole series of videos to get you started. So yeah, that's what I recommend.
Delta Foxtrot Uniform Lima India is your ATD team's not to work request departure information and we are ready for taxi.
So now we just need to get a word in edgeways to request push and start. Hello Jeff boy, welcome, welcome.
Detective runway 08 left and right.
Yeah, no worries.
Delta Lima India.
Pop in and out as much as you like.
There's one inbound traffic, I call you.
Gatwick to Dublin, nice. Nice Red Skull, hope it goes well. And welcome to the stream.
Yeah, I hear you and you're blocking me out all the time. Delta Lima India, startup approved, one inbound, then I call you back for taxi out.
Yeah, Delta Lima India, startup approved and one inbound ahead.
Lufthansa 231, München Tower.
231 on final, LS 08 right.
Lufthansa 231, good day, wind 360 degrees 5 knots, runway 08 right, cleared to land. Traffic information is in police.
Satira, thank you very much for the donation, sir. Very, very kind of you.
Lufthansa 231, copy the information.
Lufthansa 25, Bravo, contact München radar 123.9, ciao.
Contact 123.9, Lufthansa 25 Bravo.
München Tower, Air Malta 307, ready for push and start.
Malta 307, squawk 2326, then pushback approved, facing south.
Squawk 2326, then pushback approved, facing south, Air Malta 307. 7.
X-ray Golf for Charlie, low, reach 4.
Oh dear, it's going to be one of those days, isn't it? 2326, right. Pushback approved, facing south. So, we want to turn with our nose to the left.
Taxi holding point 08 left via Alpha.
Let's do it.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead, Flight.
We are ready for pushback and engine start.
Understood. Release the parking brakes, please.
6 by Delta 6 Blue Line, holding short Oscar 2, Delta Lima.
Pushing back.
Oh, the tug's decided to move away.
3 knots, runway 08 left, cleared for takeoff.
039 November, clear for takeoff, runway 08 left.
Why is he moving away? Make the plane go backwards.
Oh, he's
coming back, he's coming back. He's remembered his job. No. What's he doing? Oh dear. Just started using VATSIM myself. It does completely change the experience, doesn't it? Yeah. I've been simming for 20 years and I've only been using it for 6 months because I never really got the appeal, to be honest. But a lot of my viewers, a lot of you lot, wanted me to use it, so I thought, well, give it a go. Why not? Would be nice to actually get a pushback here, wouldn't it?
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead, flight deck.
We are ready for pushback and engine start.
Hello, Wayfire. Welcome to the stream.
Release the parking brakes.
Just having a little bit of trouble
Parking
getting
brakes
the
released.
getting the pushback tug to actually push us back. Oh, is he going to try doing it the other way round? Good grief. So we've learned something tonight. We've learned something tonight. Don't try and use the fly pad with Pushback Express. Use one or the other.
Taxi entry Sierra 8 via Bravo 7 Tango Bravo 12.
This is not going to work. So let's try and do it all on the fly pad.
Expect a short delay at the holding point due to an slower departure.
Roger, speed 961 Lima.
Okay, now he's going to connect, is he? Is he?
München Tower,
We're going to have to slow it at this rate, aren't we? It is, isn't it? It's quite humorous. As long as I don't get into trouble with ATC for messing around. I'll explain it's not my fault, but you know. This looks promising, doesn't it?
Information Kilo request startup.
Lufthansa 1312, information Lima now current startup approved. Cleared Stuttgart, Rita 7 Quebec, flight plan route.
Oh, it moved a little bit.
Flight level 7, Quark 2313.
Try again.
Startup is approved, cleared to
Come
Stuttgart.
on, please,
Rita
please.
7 Quebec
Please,
departure.
please do
Flight
it.
plan route, climb by sit, flight level 70, squawk is 2313, and we check Lima. Lufthansa 1312.
Right, let's try pushback. Oh, good grief. Okay. I think what we'll do is we'll start the engines on stand and then we'll slow into position.
Starting 961 Lima, fly runway heading, climb flight level 7.
Parking brake was set, then released. Yeah, it was released. You may have noticed when I tried to use Pushback Express, it asked me to set the parking brake, which shows it was released. Oh, we haven't turned on our blooming APU bleed, have we? Dear oh dear. Amateur hour. Amateur hour at Munich. Not just the pushback tug driver, but me as well. Dear. Yeah, that'd be good, Jack, if you wouldn't mind. I'll try Shift P, but I don't expect that'll work if the other things didn't. Oh, although I've got more options on Pushback Express. Let's. Oh no, it won't work now. No, Shift P hasn't done it. Try the fly pad again. He's laughing at me, this guy. He's laughing at me.
Good evening, KLM 1796.
Press the tug button on or off. Try that.
247, information Kilo is checked in entrance to Amsterdam.
Should we try calling the tug again?
Delta Lima India, what are your intentions?
Delta Lima India, night VFR traffic patterns.
Delta Lima India, roger. 7002.
7002, Delta Lima.
Try again. Oh, it's going! It's
Delta
going!
Lima India, text calling point to the left.
We don't have the tug, but at least it's moving.
November Alpha
Excellent.
6, holding point to right left, Delta Lima India.
Now I've got to remember which of these buttons actually pushes you the way you want to go.
Lufthansa 221, taxi stand 254 via Oscar 2.
I guess they control the nose and we want the nose to go... No, actually the arrow suggests the opposite.
Oscar 2, Lufthansa 231.
Oh, the tug's caught up.
Ready for the push.
This is all very exciting. Never had a pushback as exciting as this.
Approved facing south on the blue line.
Pushback approved facing south on the
Yeah,
blue
could have
line,
done a power back, yeah.
With 961 Lima, contact München radar 123.9.
This is your first
123.9, speedboard 961 Lima, danke, tschüss.
for important safety information. There is an instruction card in your seat pocket that illustrates the safety
Excellent.
on board this aircraft.
Excellent news. Right, we're underway. We're underway.
With this information, as well as all crew instructions, the lighted information signs and posted background. Fasten your seatbelt
Turned
by
slightly
inserting
too
the
early,
zip
but you
into the
know,
buckle.
it's the pushback
Tighten
tug
by pulling on the
driver's
belt.
fault, isn't it,
To
really?
release your seatbelt, lift the left
I can't do everything. I'm trying to be a pilot.
that you keep your seatbelt fastened at all times
Stop.
while seated. Doors are clearly marked with exit signs
Good.
and instructions for door operation.
Should we set the parking brake?
Each
Seems
door
like a
is
sensible
equipped
thing
with
to
an
do.
escape slide.
So engine 1 is starting, and while it does that I'm going to get my taxi charts up in Navigraph.
München Tower, moin moin, Lufthansa 8 for Alpha, ILS 08 right.
Lufthansa 8 for Alpha, grüß Gott, Wind 33 degrees, 3 knots, 08 right, clear to land.
Lufthansa 8 for Alpha, 08 right, clear to land.
Oxygen will be flowing to the mask even though the bag may not inflate. Cover your nose and mouth with the mask.
12 request.
Place the elastic band around your head.
12 go.
Tighten by pulling on the end.
12 requesting surveillance flight around the airport area. We wanted to start southbound.
This guy has a lot on his plate. He's got a helicopter doing stuff, he's got someone doing circuits. It's, yeah, rather him than me, I must say.
12 roger. Active runways right, left and right, channel 1 code 23. And recycle the squawk.
Okay, so 2 good engine starts, engine mode selector back to normal. APU bleed off, APU off, and nose light to taxi. Now we can do the after start checklist.
After start checklist.
Anti-ice.
Set.
ECAM status.
Checked.
Pitch trim.
26% set.
Rudder trim.
Ocean, yes, definitely. Definitely, I love so Pushback Express, not so much, but Flight Crew A320 is fantastic.
Roger, after departure join pattern runway
After start checklist complete.
Don't get me wrong, I like Pushback Express, I just know that there are a number of fairly good freeware alternatives at the moment. Takeoff trim, 26%.
And
we do our flight control check.
Full up. Full down. Neutral. Full left.
Taxiways are a nightmare. No, this is my first ever flight to Malta pilot.
Rudder. Full left.
John is Maltese. This is Air Malta.
Full right. Neutral.
8 for Alpha, taxi to entry Sierra 8 via Tango.
Flyby is releasing a stable 0.6. Oh, awesome. Awesome.
Lufthansa 8 for Alpha, taxi entry Sierra 8 via Tango, Bravo 1-2.
Clear left side.
Clear right side.
3 knots, runway 08 clear to land.
Okay, so now we need our taxi clearance, if we can get through on the radio.
Tirol 1-2, I have 1 inbound on the southern runway thereafter. You can expect departure callback.
Of it.
Munich Tower, Air Malta 307, ready to taxi.
Malta 307, taxi to entry Sierra 7 via Whiskey 2.
Taxi to entry Sierra 7 via Whiskey 2, Air Malta 307. Okay, so that's just basically straight on. Can do that.
Gate 247 information key requesting to Amsterdam.
Is it windy, is it? I didn't know that. Good evening, Tristan. Welcome, lovely to have you here. How are you? Interesting.
Information Lima, give me a 6 Quebec departure, climbing a 70.
Oh, we've still got the blooming tug attached. No wonder I can't steer. Go away, tug. Go away.
Munich Tower, Skyways 99, sorry, correction.
Oh, you couldn't make this up, could you? How do I get rid of the blooming tug?
Request IFR to Birmingham.
Skyways 1195, standby shot.
Tower Gunnar bleibt Sky 550,
He's really good, isn't he, Sitira? I'm very impressed.
Right left, clear to land, traffic information. A TBM 9er in the northern pattern, runway right left.
Oh, he's gone, he's gone, he's gone. Right, let's try again. Yeah, I can steer.
Downwind, hold the beam threshold to right left.
Reaching downwind, holding a beam threshold to right left, Delta Lima India, and request touch and go to right left.
Delta Lima India, roger. To confirm, orbit right.
Yeah, orbiting right, Delta Lima India.
Change my center of gravity, yeah.
3 degrees, 3 knots. You are cleared for takeoff out of the helipad and hold south of the field. Crossing 08 is approved.
Cleared for takeoff and
do you know, I think I have never actually used this pushback on here. I'm so used to Pushback Express, and that's what I'll be going back to after today's experience.
LM845, taxi entry Sierra 5 via Whiskey 1 blue line.
From where? We're in Munich, flight simmer.
Taxi to entry Sierra 5 via Whiskey 1 on the blue line, cabin at Sierra 5.
Lufthansa 7 Echo Mike, taxi to entry Sierra 8 via Bravo 7 Tango, Bravo 12.
7 Echo Mike, Sierra 8 Bravo 7 Tango, Bravo 12.
Schicke Route übrigens. Lufthansa 8 for Alpha, taxi stand 312 via Oscar.
Thank you, Jay. Thank you. I'm sure things will get better.
Lufthansa 8 for Alpha, please say again.
Lufthansa 8 for Alpha, taxi to stand 312 via Oscar 2, Delta 3 Orange Line, Echo 3 Orange Line.
So we'll hold here. This is entry Sierra 7.
Lufthansa 8 for Alpha, taxi stand 312 via Oscar 2, Delta 3 Orange Line, Echo 3 Orange Line.
Air Malta taxi to 7, turn right on Sierra, short of Bravo 7.
Aerosoft is watching me.
Air Malta 307, right turn on Sierra, hold short of Bravo 7.
Right turn on Sierra, hold short of Bravo 7, Air Malta 307.
Delta Lima India, join the
Sierra,
base at
hold
own
short of
discretion.
Bravo 7, so that's the next.
London base on discretion, Delta Lima India. Any aircraft in approach?
Negative.
Delta Lima
Hello,
joining,
thank you very much.
final
Thank you for the nice flight wishes.
Roger, but final please not longer than 3 miles.
Hola Nacho 18. Hablo un poquito español.
96, ready for push and start. About 796, traffic behind, stand by short.
Es ist mir Wurst.
Lufthansa 132, request taxi.
Danke mir mit dir. I mean, I understand all those words, Dickens. I don't know what that means.
Entry November 3 via Oscar 2 and Delta 1 and Lufthansa 132.
Podrías volar en Santiago de Chile.
796, behind the crossing Lufthansa, push the approved.
Cuando tenemos un scenario
behind the crossing Lufthansa traffic behind, pushing back facing north, KLM 175.
For Santiago. When we have a scenery for Santiago, I will fly them.
Place 3 knots, right left, clear touch and go, thereafter join pattern, right left.
Right left, clear touch and go, thereafter joining pattern.
Thank you for subscribing, Nacho, thank you.
Sky 550, taxi entry November 2 via Alpha 1.
Thank you, Dickens, thank you very much. Tell me another time about the Wurst.
Entry November 2 via Alpha.
Which model matching? I use iVal model matching.
People want to bring
we'll see. I wish you hadn't told me that in a way, pilot.
Continue north.
Pilot 2.
All 12,
Gracias,
Roger.
Nacho.
You may cross the right and turn northbound, stay clear of runways right left.
Oh, it's a song, okay.
Continue northbound and across 08 right and hold for 08 right.
It's just sausage for me. That's all I got. Olive right, no, too many different. I definitely can't read that.
Das habe ich gemeint. Hold south
right,
of,
so now we're away from the terminal area. We can turn on the weather radar, predict a wind shear, and set our transponder to TA.
South of it, there's a police helicopter in low flight.
We'll ding the cabin and do the before takeoff checklist down to the line.
Not yet inside looking at.
Roger. Lufthansa 7 Echo Mike, taxi stand 318 via Oscar 2, Delta 3 Echo 3.
Lufthansa 7 Echo Mike, stand 318, Oscar 2, Delta 3, Echo 3.
Climb 805, taxi holding point
So
right via Sierra, Bravo 3.
This is Bravo 7 that we're coming up to.
KLM 805, taxi holding point right via Sierra, Bravo 3.
What? That wasn't me, was it?
Taxi to holding point, runway 08 right via Sierra and Bravo 3.
Enjoy your ice cream, Riley. I'm quite jealous.
2 taxi holding point right left via November and Alpha 3.
holding point 08 left via November and Alpha 3, Lufthansa 122.
Air Malta 307, give way to the KLM, thereafter follow him to holding point 08 right.
Give way to the KLM, thereafter follow him to the holding point 08 right, Air Malta 307.
Tirol 12, report further intention.
Tirol 12 requesting to continue northbound and around 08 left.
Do you know, I've never been to Tirol, but I'd love to go.
Tour and then
I mean, it's beautiful.
west.
Crazy heavy traffic.
Tirol 12, roger, when the TBM on your 9 o'clock position, correction 10 o'clock position has started his left turn, crossing 08 left approach.
Roger, behind the TBM.
Llegando.
08.
Pero
on your tour.
No, I don't know for sure. We're taking off. We're about to take off.
Your traffic is flying northbound and slow flight around runway 08 left.
Hello, XX Smoke DX.
I will keep an eye open.
Welcome to the stream. No worries, Red Skull. Estoy en VATSIM.
Behind the crossing, staying north of the runway. Tirol 12.
Hallo, die Lufthansa 350 request clearance nach Stuttgart.
Right, let's do the old
before takeoff
checklist.
Before takeoff checklist.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Checked. Flight instruments.
Lufthansa 350 information Lima.
I have the IVAL model matching flight sim. There's instructions on that in my Discord server if you want to have a look. That's I've also got some model matching for the
Lufthansa 8 for Alpha on block shutting down.
CRJs, but yeah, mostly it's IVAS stuff. Everything you're seeing here is IVAS stuff.
8 for Alpha, schön update.
Checked.
Checked. Briefing.
Lufthansa 350 request pushback.
Config 1 plus F.
Config 1 plus F. V1, VR, V2.
Push approve facing north Lufthansa 350.
Delta Lima India joining downwind runway 08 left, request stop and go. Stop margin 20 seconds.
V2, 159.
V1, 159, VR, 159,
es nada de inglés,
59, ATC.
Of course, Delta Lima India.
Delta Lima India, roger, then make a short approach, wind 330 degrees.
Lo siento, no hablo mucho español, también.
Stop and go, Delta Lima India.
Okay, Delta Lima India, runway 08 left, clear stop and go.
Demetrius, you mustn't stay up watching me if you need to go to bed and be alert for school. I feel dreadful. I don't speak any Hungarian at all, I'm afraid.
Delta Lima India, roger that, and we'll make it touch and go traffic is coming to near to the airport for us.
I speak a little bit of French, a little bit of German, but
Delta Lima India.
not much else.
Okay, Delta Lima India, then runway 08 left, clear touch and go, wind 330 degrees, 3 knots. Joining pattern.
Runway 08 left, cleared touch and go, thereafter joining pattern 08 left, Delta Lima India.
Lufthansa 3 Charlie Hotel Tower.
Good idea, Nacho. Good idea. This is Simwings Munich, yeah. Yeah, it's Simwings Munich plus trees. Robert X, who's I haven't seen for a while actually. He used to be quite a regular viewer. He made a freeware add-on to add realistic trees to the airport.
Ja.
Set.
Ecam
hallo, wie wär's
Take off
Down to the line.
Right, I'm going to tune in the next frequency, which should be EDD-M1 approach on
Charlie Hotel, hello,
123.9.
there's one DFR.
One less thing to think about once we're airborne.
Expect late clearance, wind check 330 degrees, 3 knots.
There we are. And now we're pretty much ready until it's time to line up. Then we'll finish the before takeoff checklist below the line.
Du erwartest deine Landefreigabe etwas später, vor dir ist noch ein TBM, die gerade einen Touch and Go macht. Okay. Und wenn du noch mit der Speed runter kannst, dann würde ich jetzt so langsam mal auf die Flight
Nacho. Microsoft Flight Simulator 95.
Delta Lima India, request early takeoff.
Delta Lima India, roger, approved.
Takeoff approved, Delta Lima India.
KLM 1796, request taxi.
KLM 1796, taxi to enter November 3 via Center 2, swing over.
Now that's interesting. He told me to follow the KLM, but I rather think this guy might be ahead of us.
3 and swing over center 2, KLM 1796.
Oh, bad luck, Scott, bad luck. Good evening, VFR Andy. Lovely to have you here. How are you?
Lufthansa 3, Charlie Hotel München Tower.
Ja.
Ja, was genau machst du gerade, wenn ich fragen darf?
Ich habe keine Ahnung, um ehrlich zu sein. Ich bin gerade ein bisschen raus, sorry.
He did tell me to follow him, but
folgender Vorschlag,
as you can see, we've got an aircraft here, so I don't want to
Boden nochmal,
barge in front
in der Luft schießt du, glaube ich.
Hello, Surrender, how are you?
Also, nicht böse
oh yeah, I
gemeint,
forgot you were waiting for the guy.
Busy. Ich habe gerade 2 VfL in der Plattform.
Nacho, I recommend this one.
Der ehrlich gesagt, wenn du gerade irgendwas rumfliegst.
Alles klar, sorry, ciao.
Alles gut, spawn gerne am Boden nochmal. Ich will dich nicht loswerden oder so, aber da verdirbst du ja auch andere den Spaß mit.
Jo.
Bis gleich.
München Tower, wunderschönen guten Abend wieder, Emirates 995.
KLM 805, when 330 degrees, 3 knots, runway 08 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 08 right, cleared for takeoff, KLM 05. Thank you.
Delta Lima India, orbit north of the field.
Delta Lima India orbiting right, north of the field.
Lufthansa 1312, when 330 degrees, 3 knots, runway 08 left, cleared for takeoff. Traffic information is a police helicopter at low flight on your 12 o'clock.
Flight 08 left, cleared for takeoff. Thank you. Lufthansa 112.
Lufthansa 1312, other traffic is then TBM north of the field, circling north of the field.
Who's GER 70 then?
Das ist verstanden. Lufthansa 112.
Malta 307 to confirm text holding point 08 right via Bravo 3. You're now holding short of Bravo 3.
Roger, continuing taxi to hold short of 08 right via Bravo 3, Air Malta 307.
So, that's down, stand 188 via Charlie 1, Whiskey 1, good night.
Oh, you try and do another aircraft a favour.
KLM 1796, text holding point 08 left via
Alles gut, danke, Dickens. Alles gut.
Taxi only point 08 left via November Alpha 3, KLM 1796.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet, VFR Andy. I'll have to have a look.
Yes, established on final for 0 right for 2287.
So 9287, good day, there's one departure at check 330 degrees, 3 knots, traffic information, police helicopter in low flight north of the field.
Say again for 2287.
2287, traffic information, police helicopter in the final at low flight north of the runway.
I have traffic in sight for 2287.
Roger, on the line 2287, when 330 degrees, 3 knots, runway right left, clear to land.
Yes, I think so. There's this. Was that German Wings 70 or GER 70?
Runway you're approaching
I picked up a little bit of that, but he just sent me a message. He just sent me a message asking if I was here first, and I said no, you were.
You're cleared to land on runway.
I think he's being punished potentially. Not for taxiing without permission.
Lufthansa 350 request taxi.
Stand by. Pirol 12, traffic on your 11 o'clock.
I should really concentrate. Don't want to miss a message, that would be the end.
Air Malta 307, when 330 degrees, 3 knots, runway 08 right, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff 08 right, Air Malta 307.
Lufthansa 350, swing over center 2, taxi entry November 3 via center 2.
Lufthansa 350, swing over center 2, taxi via center 2, November 3.
Right, let's finish the before takeoff checklist.
Cabin crew, be seated for takeoff. Takeoff runway.
München 1239 und ich hoffe, wir können gratulieren. Die Lufthansa 112.
Cabin crew. Advised. Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Packs. On. Before takeoff
sorry,
checklist
blocked,
complete.
Please say again, kilometer 05.
Kilometer 05, contact München radar 123.
Right, let's do this.
Ready.
Take off.
München radar frequency 123.9. Thank you, bye bye.
God, I'm knackered already, we haven't even gone anywhere. Right, engine stable.
Lufthansa 99 Kilo, information Lima, startup approved, cleared Frankfurt, give me 6 Quebec.
And flex, SRS runway, autothrust
2321.
Thrust set.
Frankfurt, give me 6 Quebec, 70, squawk 23,
100 knots.
Check.
Lufthansa 99 Kilo, with correct.
Munich Tower 22 on the visible to 085.
Quality 2-1, good day, departure head, wind check 330 degrees 3 knots, traffic information 2 DFR, traffic north of the field, should be no factor.
Positive climb.
München Emirates 995.
And we're off.
Emirates 995, hello.
Emirates 995, check information, Lima request Alpha clearance to Hamburg as filed.
Emirates 995, Lima correct, startup approved, cleared Hamburg, input 3
And we'll turn
Quebec.
the autopilot on.
Flight and route, flight by set, flight level 70, squawk 1000.
Cleared to Hamburg, input 3 Quebec, flight by recline
And look at
level
that.
070, squawk
Look at that,
1000,
beautiful, no?
and the startup is approved, Emirates 995.
Emirates 995, take the correct.
012 requesting to continue south of 08 left, orbit around the tower and then leaving CTR
Down
west.
to the climb detent.
012, roger, crossing 08 left approved and hold between the runways.
Roger, crossing 08 left approved and hold between the runways. 012.
012, cross 08 left, west of the threshold.
And we don't want to accelerate beyond 230 knots before this first
This is
right
I'll
turn,
cook
so
element
we'll
796 with 330 degrees 3 knots, 08 left, clear to take off.
Clear takeoff 08 left, KLM 1796.
Quality 2, traffic on your 11 o'clock. You're clear to land 08 right.
I know, I thought we'd never get there. I thought we'd never get there, Tom.
Clear to land 08 right 42.
Radar 123.9er.
Over to 123.9 Air Malta 307. Thank you for the service. Bye bye.
München Tower, schönen guten Abend, Lufthansa 1 Hotel Mike. Okay, alles klar, 109
Speed checked.
München Radar, kilometer 05,
Flaps
request
0.
Permission to climb to flight level 120.
KLM 66 Charlie, turn left heading 310.
Left 310.
KLM 805, München Radar, hello, identified, climb flight level 120.
Flight level 120, KLM 805.
Gonna complain
KLM
about
66
icing.
Charlie, speed 200.
München Radar, Guten Abend, Air Malta 307 at flight level 70.
307 München Radar, hello, identified, climb flight level 150.
Climb flight level 150, Air Malta 307.
Lufthansa 7 Mike, descend flight level 110, proceed direct Delta Mike 427, thereafter Delta Mike 420.
Delta Mike 427, after Delta Mike 420, there is decent flight level 110, Lufthansa Mike.
Right, let's do the after takeoff climb checklist.
Landing gear.
66 Charlie, turn right heading 350.
Yeah, I want to set standard.
350, Charlie.
Up.
Flaps.
Retracted.
Packs.
On. Lufthansa 2 Charlie Echo, any speed you would like to have a that?
Barrow ref.
2 Charlie Echo, no speed
Standard
restriction.
set.
Standard set. After takeoff checklist complete.
You've got it, Caffel, especially after
Lufthansa
today's
1312,
traumas.
contact München Radar 124.050, schönen Abend.
Wait, you don't like those, do you? Like the window ones? There we are.
München 124, 050, ich wünsche auch noch einen schönen Abend. Bis dann, Jan. Ciao, Lufthansa 122. KLM 66 Charlie, turn right heading 040.
Do it, Ocean, do it. Thank you, thank you very much. It's better than P3D.
München Radar, good evening,
It
KLM
is.
1796,
Yeah.
out of 08 left,
Absolutely.
mounting 3000, climb 70.
KLM 805, contact München Radar 124.050.
But I want to fly the 747 and I want to fly an A320 that works properly. Just sometimes, just sometimes. I promise you,
München Radar 124,
this is going to stay my
KLM
main sim.
1796.
I won't be switching
Negative
back.
KLM 1796, stay with me, break, KLM 805, contact München
Now
Radar
ADD-ONS Centre Madness,
124.050.
Tobias. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, a lot of madness. Just so much traffic.
München Radar on frequency 124.050.
Uday, welcome. Lovely to have you here.
Negative 124.050.
How are you? Hello, Arthur as well.
124.050, kilometer 05.
KLM 1706, München radar low identity.
You're coming up to ALG.
Level 190.
Look at the map.
Flight level 190 via Z KLM 1706. Air Malta 307, contact München radar 124.050,
München radar on 124.050. Dankeschön, tschüss, for Air Malta 307. 124.050. Carmel, hello! Lovely to have a local with us. Welcome to the stream. How's life in Malta at the moment?
47, there's a Mike 422 after.
0.
KLM 05, hello,
Right, hang on. Who are we contacting? München radar again, okay. München radar, guten Abend, Air Malta 307 at flight level 150, inbound to Bavel.
Air Malta 107, hello, you identified. Fly radar heading 210, climb flight level 270.
Fly radar heading 210 and climb flight level 270, Air Malta 307.
Air Malta 307, disregard the heading, continue flight plan route.
Continue planned route and flight level 270, Air Malta 307.
Lufthansa 1312 for separation, fly heading 310.
Now that's interesting. He gave me a heading, probably to keep me on the way of this other aircraft. And then I think he must have known, must have worked out who I was, given me priority. Not really. My aeroplane is an A320 Neo.
Thank you for service. Ciao.
Welcome, Riley. Yes, finally up in the air.
Proceed direct Landu. Direct Landu, DZ58, switch to Unicorn, goodbye.
Yeah, icing in this sim is very broken.
Morgan, 1933, good evening, at flight level 260. DZ58, switch to Unicorn, goodbye.
Thank you, Dickens.
For his side, bye-bye.
I like to...
805, Wien 13435.
I like to make a bit of an effort to throw in the odd word.
Radar on frequency 134.35. Bye-bye, thank you.
Logan 983, you are identified.
Have I ever been asked to hold?
Amosa.
I haven't actually, Ocean. I haven't. not yet. Pays to be paying, exactly, finally it's paying off.
Logan 983, how do you read?
Good. I think we'll wait till we're definitely out of the clouds, then we'll turn off the anti-ice. And we can relax into the cruise a little. A bit more wing view for Catherine.
Direct to Landu, descent 150.
Descent 150 going direct Landu, Lufthansa 60 Victor.
Speedbird 331, descent level 110 to
Microsoft Flight Simulator, Oscar.
Blocked. Speedbird 331, descent level 110 to reach at taxi.
Flight level 110, level of taxi, Speedbird 331.
Speedbird, sorry, Air Malta 307, stop at climb level 230.
Stop climb level 230, Air Malta 307.
Air Malta 307 for higher call Wien 13435.
Say again, Air Malta 307.
Call Wien 13435.
Wien on 134.35, Air Malta 307. Danke, tschüss.
München radar KLM 1796, good evening, crossing 150, climbing 190, direct give me.
134.35. This is really busy. All these changing instructions is unusual. Normally, after takeoff, all you'd have to do is fly your route and contact centre to centre.
Thank you very much. Good evening, Air France 902. Are you able to resume all navigation direct Unken?
If we can continue our approach to Unken,
yeah, VATSIM is much better in Europe than the US, yeah. A lot more people online, especially at this time.
Level 350,
Lufthansa Cargo 1701, descent flight level 170 to be Maso at level.
The set flight level 170 to be leveled at Maso 1701.
Wien radar, guten Abend, Air Malta 307, approaching flight level 230, inbound Musa.
Air Malta 307, Wien radar, Servus identified, climb flight level 290.
Climb flight level 290, Air Malta 307.
Ryanair 15 Romeo identified, 5,200 feet. When passing exit.
Good.
15 Romeo. FedEx 745,
When I was told at Brickman's Prime you didn't know how to hold in the FS Labs A320.
124.050, FedEx 745.
It's pretty easy to hold in the FS Labs A320. I'll see if I can show you on here how to do it. I mean, I know it won't do it. But I think you click the LSK next to the wave. No, I can't remember. I can't. It's been so long since I've flown it. But it does manage holes quite nicely. It'll be in the manual. Do I have nice music on the flight, Dickens? Maybe in a bit, yes. Yes, we will have some music. I just like to concentrate initially, especially with all these controllers telling me to do stuff. No Oompa music. No, you got it, Jack. Oompa music generally is only for flights inbound to
Bavaria 678 on
Austria or southern Germany, generally.
What's your conversion to 50 or greater?
Right, let's get the seatbelt sign off. We'll try turning off the anti-ice because we definitely shouldn't need it now.
701 on conversion, speed 250 knots exactly. Speed 250 on conversion, 1701.
Oops, and we left our landing lights on. Go on, let's find some music. Bit of jazz for you, Dickens, perhaps?
Amber 11, descent flight level 250.
Are we going to overfly over
descent flight level 250.
I don't even know what that is, let alone where it is, Demetrius. Let's have a little look. Autodromo Nazionale di Monza. Okay.
Descending 330 level gate, so. Extra 044, Wien radar, hello, and identified, descent flight level 310. Descending level 310, Express 044. KLM 805, cleared local ISOTME, east approach. Cleared for the localizer DME east approach, KLM 80.
I don't know, because the revised route is not on the flight plan. I don't think so. I think we're going to be a little bit too far east, unfortunately.
Ryanair 15 Romeo, contact München 124.050. Bye bye. 124.050, Ryanair.
Yeah, we're definitely going to be too far east to see that, I'm afraid. Jazzies are the best pilots again. Let's see. Let's see.
Bavaria 768, contact Wien 134.675. Bye bye. Wien
Probably not a smooth jazz Christmas. Maybe some dinner time jazz, how's about that?
Wien radar, Servus, Infinity 4943.
Let me know if the volume's alright, it's very hard to tell with these headphones.
Taxi to the runway with you.
Infinity 4943, Wien radar, Servus. Ready, copy, clearance?
That's enough for a start, Riley, I'd say.
Clearance to Sunburg.
Did I say something about Windsor? No.
Infinity 4943, cleared to Sunburg via the Mokti 3 hotel departure, runway 26. Initially climb flight level 160,
I said we're not flying over it, but prior to that,
4004.
Cleared to Sunburg via Mokti 3 hotel departure, initial climb
bit of Alpine action for you. What's going on in school?
4004.
54943, read back correct and confirm. Are you ready for departure?
I originally got my plan from
Ready for
Brief,
departure,
Jason, but then
Infinity 4943.
München Tower told me it was invalid and re-cleared me by an entirely different routing, so I really have no idea where we're going now.
clear for takeoff, runway 26, infinity.
You could always go on as an observer, Riley, initially, just have a listen to what's going on. Might build your confidence a bit. Oh, didn't you, Kath? It was between Orly and somewhere else, wasn't it? What was the other one you were considering? I remember it was somewhere that was good, but a bit less useful, I think. Or maybe you were choosing between Munich and Orly. People in your age don't care about any single thing.
Echo Tango Bravo, passing flight level 182, climbing flight level 240.
Do you mean COVID-wise? Oh, that's right, Linate, yeah.
Echo Tango Bravo, Wien radar levels identified, expect Abiri on
so in V-Pilot, you press the connect button, and then there's a checkbox at the bottom which says connect to observer, and that will mean that the controllers won't see you, so you'll still spawn in as an aeroplane, but you won't show up to the controllers or anyone else, so you can just sit there basically.
Romeo arrival.
I looked at the top one that SimBrief gave me actually, and that was ridiculous. And I didn't choose that one. I chose a more direct route. It was lower down.
Air Malta D07 contact Eurocontrol East 135.
You're waiting for Guys Munich instead of buying Paris Orly, are you? Yeah. Okay. Oh right. No, I said you were choosing between that and SimBrief, but you're actually choosing between that and Linate. Because you're waiting for Guys Munich. I'm with you now, Catherine.
Lufthansa Cargo 1701, contact Wien 134.675. Bye-bye. Contact Wien 134.675, contact service 170.
I did have Project Fly, but I got rid of it.
Air Malta 307, contact Eurocontrol South 135.550.
Eurocontrol South on 135.550 for Air Malta 307. Dankeschön, tschüss.
Infinity 4943, identified 2,900 feet.
135.550.
Amber 11, contact Wien 134.675. Bye bye.
Eurocontrol South, good evening, Air Malta 307 at flight level 290, approaching Densa. Ah, wrong frequency. 135.550.
Also identified, climb flight level 360, direct round. Climbing flight level 360, direct round.
550. That's right, isn't it? Yeah. Eurocontrol South, good evening, Air Malta 307 at flight level 290, inbound Maron.
Malta 307, Eurocontrol South, hello, identified.
Good. Oh yeah, yeah. Gaia are being really, really slow with all of their promised releases, aren't they? They announce so much and have delivered nothing really for ages, have they? I still think it's because they're messing around doing all the World Update airports instead.
Repeat slowly for 052.
Well, they're not allowed to, Dimitris.
0520.
What system do I use to tell how close I am?
Thank you very much.
So the distance to the next waypoint comes up on the navigation display here. How much is it at the moment, Catherine?
Anatolian 93, Lima, leaving my airspace, one of the become 122.
Do you know, I did actually do a flight to Nice the other day. But I'll go back, because I've got the Just Sim version. I haven't even looked at the Asobo version / Gaia version yet. But yeah, I will do a flight there soon. TM. I'll add it to the list.
Eurocontrol, good evening, this is Turkish 5 with you on flight level 280.
Ticket 5 to Mike, Aircontrol South, hello, set squawk 0521.
Uh, 0521 for Turkish 5 to Mike,
so at least you don't have to be. I take it you're still not back at school, Demetrius. If you're talking about muting mics, you're still doing it remotely, are you? Or do you mean you are at school and they're just chatting and won't shut up?
Alright, 4 Alpha Lima, leaving my space, Monaco Unicorn 1 to 2 destination, green flight to Dubai, bye.
I don't have a hot towel to offer you, I'm afraid, but I am having a cold beer, which is slightly better. So talk me through this, Demetrius. Are you back now? You're back in person in school, and you miss being off and working remotely. Hello, Leo. Welcome to the stream.
Active cockpit 8, Mike here.
Well, now we're up at cruising altitude. It would probably be a good time to actually talk about how you can support the channel if you choose to. Obviously, a thumbs up is always appreciated. A subscribe is always appreciated. And also, I accept financial support. If you'd like to make a donation, you can do that at streamlabs.com/filbertflies. And if you'd like to become a member in return for various perks, then you can join Club Filbert by clicking the join button down below. And the chat will tell you a little bit more about that. I'm glad you're pleased to be back, Riley. I'm glad. Well, at least you've got a few
Controller Giant 2219er request descent.
Giant 2219 descent, flight level 240.
Descent flight level 240, Giant 2219er.
Sorry, well, I've missed more chat, haven't I? €14.85. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good deal. I think you've done enough waiting, Caffel, to be honest with you. Ooh, look at that wing flex. It's nice, isn't it? I think you should do it. Treat yourself. No, I can't fly the next stream to Cologne, Love Planes. I've got quite a long list. So tomorrow, on Saturday, I'm going to be flying the CRJ from Aspen to Dallas Fort Worth. On Sunday, I'm doing my Club Filbert Silver private members only live stream. We're going to be flying from Entebbe to Nairobi and back to Entebbe, or the other way around, I can't remember. And that's all I've got planned in at the moment.
Turkish 3 Bravo uniform leaving my
But after that, I'm not too sure. But I certainly will fly to Cologne at some point because it's an awesome add-on airport and I love it. I can speak a little bit of German, Nathaniel, but I'm not very good at it. Isaiah, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the channel. Reed, welcome. Second stream so far. It's lovely to have you back. Thank you for returning. You've missed some fairly hectic air traffic control in Munich and after departure. Actually, it's been pretty busy. But yes, nice takeoff. Cruising over the Alps and on the other side. So yes, it's all going pretty well so far.
Unicorn 1 to 2, 5 wings for Alpha, have a good night.
Jason, I can't see you for some reason.
Take your flight to Mike Roger, descent flight level 240 initially.
What are your call sign? Oh no, hang on. Nothing's showing up. Oh yeah, I see, I've got you. So you've got quite different routes, because Jason, you're a long way to the west of Mark. How's that happened? Oh, because you did a direct to, you were saying, didn't you? And I'm flying, I'm going to show you on Volanta actually. Bring it up, then we can all have a little look at what's going on. Everyone on board is having a romantic dinner city. Caffel, you deserve it. After everything you've been through, after the shock today about P3D, you deserve something to make you feel better.
Eurocontroller, Cargolax 7923 with you.
Yes, it was a very slow start route, but it was good fun. Just couldn't get a word in edgewise, and then my route wasn't valid, and then I won't spoil it all for you if you're going to watch it back. So this is what Volanta looks like at the moment. The purple line is my planned route, which was no good at all. So I had to file a different route. So we're flying a little bit east. But anyway, we're going to basically fly down the length of Italy, then off over the sea and over the boot, and then we'll land in Malta over here. And Mark and Jason are these two green planes over here. So this is Mark is quite a bit to the west of us, and Jason's even further to the west. But we're all heading to Malta.
Euro Control,
how do I make these views?
Climbing
this
370.
This is Volanta I'm looking at here, which is a free app from Volanta. Do you mean the wing views? They come with the A320 You get them. I have some shortcuts assigned, but you can go to the camera.
Hello.
And then fixed camera, and it's the later external views that you need if you want the wing views. That's how that all works. It doesn't, Simon, no, it doesn't.
Euro Control.
I'm very much going to miss it every time I step into B3D. It's just nothing makes you feel like we're flying
step
like
climbing flight level 350.
Just fantastic.
Yeah, 908, we'll just climb flight level 350 and after the next one.
Sneaky.
India 908 Heavy, roger. Didn't notice autopilot sort of step climbing.
Yeah, I'm surprised I'm so far ahead. I thought you left before me, Mark. It's alright, Jesse. You are famous. Everyone who's been with Filbert Flies since the beginning is famous. Famous by association. To clarify to those of you who are new, I'm joking. I'm not famous in any way, shape, or form. Just conscious that probably sounds very arrogant if you don't know I'm joking. 4D613D77, good evening, welcome to the channel. And thank you very much for the sub, lovely lady, it's much appreciated. Glad you enjoyed.
Zero Control, Giant 2219 reaching flight level 240, request further descent please.
Giant 2219, we're just about to call you leaving my airspace, Munich Unicom 122.8, have a great landing in after the plane.
122.8 to Giant 2219, thank you and Merry Christmas.
In fairness, ridiculous, but pretty cool.
I mean, half a year too early, but okay. No problem.
Air Control, version 453, sorry about that, we had an issue with the microphone.
Version 453 is control south and identified.
Ooh, what airport's that then?
Uniform Bravo
Venice.
Echo 90021, request descent.
Uniform Bravo Echo 90021, descent, flight level 240.
And there's Venice itself.
Descent 240, Uniform Bravo Echo 90021.
Gute Nacht, Love Plane 001. Sleep well, sleep well. It is pretty active airspace. The top part, the bar at the top is called Bene Overlay. It's a streaming overlay, so I can't actually see it when I'm flying. It's just for your benefit. This is nice. What better way to spend a Thursday evening? Cruising over Italy in this fantastic city. When I say was in German, when I say was in German. Ja, ich kann etwas auf Deutsch sagen, aber nicht so viel.
BT410 Juliet, continue now with Unicom 122.8, have a great landing, bye-bye.
The excessive icing on the airliners does need to be fixed. I wouldn't even mind if it iced up a bit too much as you passed through cloud, if it just disappeared and sloughed off once you were high enough. Oh, all spectacular views then. Venice, Lake Garda and Milan.
68 Mike 0 descent, flight level 250.
Is it all going well for you two so far, Jason? contrail, yeah. See, this sim is getting better and better. Let's have a
Uniform Bravo Echo 9021 leaving my aspect
better and better with each update.
Unicom will want to do this later.
They haven't broken too much this time, though. They're getting better at that.
Майор, Unicom want to deploy. Дякую, до побачення.
Stuttery take for a minute, but it was fine. Do you know, if I'm honest, I couldn't tell you if it was stuttery or not. It was so hectic with ATC and the other traffic and chatting and all the rest of it. I don't know, I didn't notice any stutters. That doesn't mean they weren't there. It's cool. It is cool. That seems so fun. It is. Really keeps your brain engaged as well. Does this livery exist? Yes. I don't know if it still exists, but it certainly did exist. You can Google it. I think this was the only plane that was painted in 9H Neo. I guess it was maybe the first Air Malta A320 Neo. I'm speculating. Just seems like something you might do with your first aircraft, doesn't it? Well, there are no stutters at all. Thank you, Dickens. That's good. Turning off multiplayer and disabling the VFR map do a lot to fix stuttering. It's true, yeah. I've turned off my VFR map, or at least I had. I don't know if it's come back with the latest update. Yeah, it has come back with the latest update. Turn it off again. Yeah, I like it as well. It's a pity it doesn't that the SpongeBob is blocking out the air. I'd quite like a normal Air Malta livery as well. I like the option of normal Air Malta. You can't do it.
Thank you, Shade Mike Sierra, leaving my space on the Unicom 1 to do that. Right, bye-bye.
So yeah, this routing has just given us a really, really long leg of over 500 nautical miles. So not a lot to worry about in terms of turns and everything. And this livery is on the Neo as well. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's why I suspect it was that first. I'm going to Google this. Oh, is it out? Is it out, Tristan? So it was definitely in this livery in 2018. Is it still? No, it looks like it's been repainted. Yes, it's standard livery these days. Yet, interestingly, it still just says Malta. Maybe their new livery doesn't have air on it. It just says Malta. I could have sworn I'd seen a livery that did actually say Air Malta. Right, now to find out if it was their first one. So Air Malta currently operate 4 Airbus A320 CEOs and 4 Neos. I've clicked the wrong button. And 9H Neo was their first. They took delivery of it on the 5th of June 2018. They got 2 more in 2019 and 1 in 2020. So there you have it. Oh, you're installing it now? Awesome. You know you like it so much because you agree, but Aegean's Neo livery is just gorgeous. I can't picture it. I'm going to Google it. Oh, it is. Very sleek. Very sleek. I like it a lot. Mascara in cockpits is wonderful. Mascara? Oh, do you mean the black sort of bit around the windows? Yes, yeah, I agree. We're flying to Lanzarote on Saturday. Oh, Jason, I'm sorry your mum's not well. Oh, I hope it goes okay. I hope she gets better. Oh, that's so handy though.
Adrian 452D7, flight level 25.
Talking of Adrian.
250,
It is just Malta, not Malta. Hey, I must have just imagined it. Or they've changed it, one or the other. Hello FS Aviation, welcome to the stream. How are you? Your online isn't working for online. The sim, this is dumb. Sucks. So you mean you've got no decent scenery? Yeah, Raccoon. So the good news is we've got Eurocontrol covering our route all the way down to Malta. Obviously only down to whatever altitude they cover. I don't think we'll have any ATC for the arrival. Yeah, above flight level 245, but anyway. How many FPS? I limit it to 30, and my graphics settings are in the video description. I have been to Malta actually, yeah, I have. I went, gosh, I don't know, probably 10 years ago now with a friend of mine. It was really nice, really nice place. A lot of pretty old architecture. They used to have some classic buses which were quite a lot of fun to ride on, but they don't have them anymore. But yeah, beaches, nice places to go out, good food. It's a good trip. Do a flyby at LMML at 500 feet, 300 knots. Eh? Why? That sounds dicey. Hello Keith, welcome to the stream. Gozo's stunning, isn't it? Really nice. I think we went there. It's a long time ago. Yeah, I can picture a small island off the coast of Malta.
June 452, Roger, thanks. Continue Unicom 122, that's late landing in the Chani, bye-bye.
Thank you very much for your cooperation, sir. Bye-bye. What to the simulate the James contact you. Bye-bye.
Oh, that's what I was going to do. I told Willie Canuck that I would mention the fact that on his show this Sunday at 1300 Zulu on skyblueradio.com, he's going to be giving away a copy of the Piper Arrow, Just Flight's Piper Arrow, and interviewing someone who was flying at the same time. So it's worth popping along to his Discord server, which I'll post a link to for all the details on that. knew there was something else about to say. Head on over to this Discord server if you want to find out about how to win a copy of Just Flight by Barrett. And that famous rock. I don't remember the famous rock. I'm going to have a look on Google Maps so it jogs my memory. Oh yes, yeah. The lines, yes, oh yes, it's coming back to me now. Reminded me of Durdle Door, which is a similar arch in We wanted to go to multiple history and then the pandemic. Still one day, hopefully not too far away, Dickens. You've subscribed. Oh, thank you, Reed. Welcome to Filbert Flies. I'm really glad you enjoyed it. That's very kind of you. Yeah, I'll certainly do my best to keep on. It's hard to hear me, is it? Hang on, let me check my audio settings. Does the music need to come down, or I wonder if it's just the engine sound? Is it?
Leipzig 9784, contact Andre radar 130.0, have
this is Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Over to Adria 130.0 for Leipzig 9784, see you at Swissburg, bye.
For the end of the pandemic. Just ordered the honeycomb throttle pack for Airbus A319 and A3. Oh, nice. Nice. A bit jealous of that, I should. Turn the music down a little. Okay, I'll do that. Thank you. Is that better? Your last flight was 2 or 3 years ago, Athens to Bucharest.
Olympic 200, contact Andre 130.0, has been landing in the building. Bye.
Yeah, I want to fly too.
Olympic 200, contact 130.00. Thank you very much. Have a good night.
Control, good evening. Eurotran 072-230 inbound, that's
Eurotran 072 Eurocontrol east, hello, sorry, south, hello, that's
yeah, it's interesting that engine sound, because I was sure it used to be quieter. So they have an option on here. Let me double check it hasn't gone back. Yeah, exterior master volume is down as far as it'll go.
Eurocontrol.
And I think it used to work better.
Go ahead.
Eurocontrol south.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so I think last time I was on VATSIM I couldn't hear them, so I turned VATSIM up. But I do usually have it lower than this, so I'm going to turn them back down again because they're pretty loud in my headphones as well. Turn it down just a little. So I don't think I've spoken enough about Club Filbert. I think generally I don't like talking about it because it makes it somehow feel less exclusive and exciting than it actually is when I do talk about it, but I'm going to do it anyway. So if you really want to support the channel, then you can do that by joining as a member. I have two tiers, Club Filbert Bronze and Club Filbert Silver. Club Filbert Bronze is really, really cheap. It's only £1.99 per month. And for that you get access to the Club Filbert Lounge channels on Discord, you get custom emojis, and you get custom avatars on YouTube. If you want to join Club Filbert Silver, which is still very, very reasonable, £5.99 a month, as well as all of that, you get a you get a private silver members only live stream once a month. Our next one is on Sunday. So if you do want to join and you would like to support the channel, even if you're not interested in any of the perks, just click the join button underneath the video and follow the prompts through. It's very easy and it would be really nice to have you on.
Turkish 7 Victor Papa Monarch Unicom now 122 destination. Have a great landing at this time.
I haven't been there for a very long time.
Thank you for your great service. Bye-bye.
Because of the aforementioned unpleasantness. This is Microsoft Flight Simulator, Bilal.
Flight level 260, landing 260 with you.
Allow 385 control south, below identified, climb flight level 360.
EAT with the flight level 3405602.
Station quality saving, Colton.
Allow 380.
I've decided it's time for a very slight change of pace with the music, so we're having some classical. I hope that's alright with everyone. Yeetie Plane, Shadow Legion. Not entirely sure what Yeetie is, but welcome to the stream. Thank you, Bilal. Really appreciate that. Thank you. And do feel free to subscribe if you haven't. Probably have subscribed already, actually, if you're saying that. But yeah, thank you. Flesh Gaming, welcome to the stream. Nice to have you here. How's your day going, / evening, whatever time it is where you are? That's interesting. I haven't reset my rather nice nose press to the cockpit window view since reinstalling. What does it look? Something like that, I think.
EC43 Romeo descend flight level 240.
Yeah, that works.
Send flight level 240 easy.
Ben, good evening. Full name now on YouTube. This is a change. Oh yeah, only halfway. Just nipping to Asda and you'll pop in when you're back. Excellent. Well, good luck at Asda. Yeah, you will catch the butter, Ben. You will catch the butter. I don't know what you're about to say, but yeah, look forward to seeing you then. Have you got 2 accounts or something? Everyone knows who you are anyway. I think any chance of any hint of anonymity is gone for you. How much time left until landing? Let's have a look. So we're expected there at 13:03 Zulu in sim time, so about an hour, something like that. Well, it's a bit like ripping off a plaster, I imagine, isn't it? Just exposing yourself to the world like this. Better to do it in one fell swoop. this down here? What's going on there? Looks like a stream of giant ants marching over the hillside. Most unusual. Most unusual. That isn't fair. Because you've gone miles to the west. I think that's the only explanation, Jason. Oh, you're coming east now. You're coming east. Mark has actually crossed over my original planned route and you're on your way. You're not that far behind me. So I'm curious, Jason, why did you decide against going on VATSIM? You're getting quite into that last I heard. World War II man, welcome to the stream. Passengers are waiting for a short talk from me. About what? Do they have a particular subject in mind? Good evening, Jamie. And welcome to Club Filbert Bronze. Thank you very much for joining.
Eurotrans 070.
Make sure, if you're on Discord, make sure that your Discord is linked up with with your YouTube account, and then you'll get access to the Club Filbert Lounge channels. How's the sugar daddy hunt going, Ben? I'm very eager for you to find one as well, for obvious reasons.
Air Control, good evening. Slovakia Travel 6360 to Dallas 390.
Slovakia Travel 6360, Air Control path that I identified.
Yeah, it's true. I'm not spending any more money on P3D though. Spent a little bit today, as you know, but I'm mostly just going to use what I already have, I think. Because, yeah, it's just you don't want to invest. You don't want to invest too heavily in an old sim, do you? Oh, sorry, that's probably a little bit of a sore point for you. Oh, Jamie! And a £5 super chat. Thank you ever so much. That's really very generous of you. Thank you. Enjoy Asda, Ben. Don't know what pilots talk to passengers. Something about the route. I've already done a bit about the route, but I could show you the route again for those of you who have joined late. Getting your drinks shaken without. Yeah, it's just bumpy, isn't it? It's the mountains. It's the mountains what are doing it. Saturday hills. You're going to watch me all night long? Well, Flesh, I'd rather you stopped when the stream ended, because after that I'm going to bed and it might be a little bit uncomfortable for both of us. But, I'm back on Saturday in the afternoon with another stream. Yeah, you've got bumps ahead of you, Jason. Right, let's have a look at our route. So we are currently flying just east of Rieti, and we don't know where we're going because we've got a different route to what was planned, but presumably we're going to fly overhead Latina and then head out over to the Tyrrhenian Sea, over the toe of Italy at some point, and then out again over the sea. That's the plan. Cruising at flight level 290. A little bit of light shot predicted en route, but nothing too bad. Keep your eye on the seatbelt sign. And the weather in Malta is looking really pretty good. It was last time I checked.
Airspace, Munich, Unicom 1 to do destination, have a great flight to Dubai, bye-bye.
Might be worth a look. can do it on the printer down here.
Yeah, trans 072 leaving messages as well, monitor Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
AOC menu.
22.8, you're trans 072.
Weather request. Send. Fletcher. Okay, I will do my very best to remember that. Gutsy Lemon Juice. Hello, welcome. How are you? Glad you came back. Music's a bit loud now, is it? Turn it down. Receive messages. Meta. Print it out. So we've got wind 120 at 17 knots, few clouds at 1,900, QNH of 1016. So 120 at 17 is not bad, not great, but not bad. So it's looking, I think, like a runway 13 arrival. So we'll have a little bit of a crossover, not too much of it.
Easy 43 Romeo, monitor Unicom 122.8, great landing, goodbye.
Okay, so we'll be landing from the sort of the land side of the airport, so, as opposed to the sea side. Flying 130. Oof, suddenly in cloud, better stick the anti-ice. If we can climb above it. See what the progress page said. I bet it tells us we should be up at 390.
Eurocontrol, good evening. This is Sunturk 1271.
We could ask them for higher, I think.
Clang 360 on course in pop.
Sunturk 1371 here, because half below identified.
I don't, Jamie. I feel like I possibly should. I probably should have more social media, but yeah, I don't. Let's request a climb. Eurocontrol Air Malta 307, request climb, flight level 330, due weather.
Air Malta 307, what's your climb, flight level 330?
Climb flight level 330, Air Malta 307. Yeah, the music is a bit crazy now, isn't it? Is it good crazy or bad crazy? I can't decide. Your battery's going down quite fast and you're laying on your bed, so if you stop sending no worries, Demetrius. Well, I won't definitely know the reason, because either you'll have fallen asleep or your phone will have died, but I'll know it's one of those two things. And yeah, sleep well if it's the former. Both. Oh, do I still have the lantern on the screen? Thank you, Mark. Why don't I learn? Why don't I learn?
Eurocontrol, good evening, flight 169
Flight 3169, Eurocontrol, staff below identified.
Simdad, hello, welcome. Nice to see you back again. What's up, Will? Well, doing some flying, quite relaxed, bit of music on in the background. The usual, you know, the usual. How you doing? Don't worry about the cows. Why won't Flight Sim let you play online? Brah! It works on one account but not the other. I don't know, that's bonkers. Why do you have two accounts then? Hello, is it Zen or XEN? Welcome to the stream, whoever you are.
Basic 190 Air Control South Hello, set squawk 0524. 0524 on the box for flight 619.
It's pronounced Zen. Excellent. Well, lovely to have you here.
Eurocontrol, flight 3619, we request if possible to climb at flight level 370. Flight 3619, climb.
William! Hey there, hi there, ho there to you too. And Ian as well. People are arriving en masse. Welcome to both of you. How have your days been? Oh, all three of you, I should say. Both of you, all three of you. Welcome. I don't like this playlist. I don't like it. I'm going to change it. Bear with me while I find something fitting.
Hello, 385. Request 10 minutes after the go.
Hello, 385. Approve. Report back.
This is more like a bit of retro jazz. Full send at Mach 0.78 now. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Super, I'm pleased. I'm very pleased. You have one with the Premium Deluxe and you use that for the planes, but you can play with another email but you don't have the Premium Deluxe. Oh, sod's law, isn't it? It would be. It would be the one without the planes. ETA is 13:03 in sim, so about 48 minutes. Something like that, 48 minutes-ish. Can probably lose the anti-ice now. Give it a go. You used to play Flight Sim and then your PS4 blew. Oh, what sim did you play on your PS4, Legend? Flew from Perth to Singapore. Oh, nice. Nice. Did it go well, Ian? Good long flight. Life story. I like people's life stories in my streams now. You found the ideal Thessaloniki flight. Go on, go on. Bluegrass. There's an interesting idea. I wonder if there is any bluegrass in there. Paris to Thessaloniki in a 747 operated by Corsair in P3D. Is that what you're thinking? There are no bluegrass albums or playlists, but typing in bluegrass does bring some stuff up. We'll give it a go after this. Magnus! Ah, hello! You've been here before, haven't you, I think? Pretty sure you have. There can't be two VATSIM controllers at Grafenberg who have found me. So welcome back. Welcome back. In 2018, it flew here twice as a charter flight. How interesting. Short flight for the Salty. Is it any good these days, Ian, the Salty Sim mod? I haven't tried it for ages and ages and ages. I think it might be a good P3D flight because there's quite a good, quite a good Thessaloniki scenery for P3D. And obviously there's quite a good 747 as well.
Eurocontrol, flight 3619, do you have any shortcut for us, please? Flight 3619, proceed direct Latam, Lima Alpha Tango Alpha November Latam. Direct Latam, thank you so much, flight 3619.
Short flight, yeah. Yeah, I know, the freeware is really good. Maybe I could get into the MSFS Centrist for one flight. I'll add it to the maybe pile. Oh, I meant to ask, I haven't had a chance to look yet. Have they made Charles de Gaulle Airport better? Because I know it was missing nav data and was
Eurocontrol, good evening. Ryanair 45 Charlie, flight level 290, inbound Cray.
Euro Control, Slovak Travel 6360 ready for descent.
Playing football and playing Scotty at the same time sounds like a recipe for disaster.
Sky Travel 6360.
That's amazing. That must have been very exciting.
Direct Nelda.
I was there, Ian. I just wondered, that was ages ago, wasn't it? I just wondered if we got better since then. Actually, no, I wasn't there for the wing strut. I was there for the second attempt, which was quite a good landing. How do you get your liveries to show up for the flyby-wire if they're stored in your community folder? So they have to be converted. I converted this one myself following their instructions, but as of about an hour ago, my understanding is that they've released a new installer, fly-by-wire released a new installer, which will automatically convert the liveries for you. Did your friends get your excitement, Demetrius, or did they just think you were a weirdo? I bet they just thought I was a plane. What's all the fuss? No worries, John. That's a good idea, Nightbot. Everyone should join my Discord server. And while we're talking about things you can do to support the channel, don't forget to subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, and if you're feeling flush or even moderately flush, you can make a donation via streamlabs.com/filbitflies. You can use Super Chat, but YouTube's still a large chunk. Mr. Bacon, hello to you. Welcome to the stream. I think he is. I had to turn off his rather overzealous moderating powers because he was getting cross with everyone for everything. So I've sort of clipped his wings a little bit, but yeah, I don't trust him as far as I can to be honest. Climbing with us, I'm sure. You're just about to fly over the boot of Italy. Where were you coming from again, Scott? You did say. I know you're also headed to Malta. I can't remember where from. Oh yeah, I see you. I see you. Tivat. Who's that with you? Or behind you? Oh, it's Ben! Flying and going to Astor. Multi-skilled. Yeah, they're not multi-skilled. Good at multitasking, that's right. Ugh. Yeah, that's really irritating. P3D. Funny you should mention that, Scott, because I did suggest going back to P3D, and someone called me a traitor, I think. They've been taught from the best. They used to recognise HU and Ryan and Turkish precision. Oh, good. I'm glad they're supportive of you.
Contact 1271 leaving my space 1 come 122.8, bye-bye.
Oh, Magnus! Thank you very, very much.
Thank you, bye-bye.
Also, am I right in thinking I should be pronouncing your name Maunus? Now you've made a donation, I'll make a little effort to pronounce pronounce your name properly. It's just occurred to me from watching Borgen that there was a Maunus on that. The next day, you're like, why did this thing land here? So it's really very rare for a 747 to land
Control 1360, your control path, hello, touch course 0525.
It's a pity about all the cloud, isn't it? It'd be nice to see a bit of scenery. But we're pretty much over the water. Another story within. Oh, nice, Aviation 76. save it for the next stream with interest. Sacre bleu. I mean, as I've said to reassure everyone else here, it's not going to replace Microsoft Flight Sim. I still think this is the best sim out there, but Ben made me do it, so speak to him. No, it just occurred to me when he was talking about it, I've got all this whole library of aircraft scenery, you know, aircraft that work properly and have proper systems depth, and particularly the 747, and I miss them. And then, you know, there are people spending money on these things, and I'm a bit mad not to at least dust them down and give them another go. So, yeah, it's going to be added to my repertoire, but it's not going to be replacing this. Bit of a wind change then.
Nova travel 6360, continue with Unicom 122.8, bye bye.
Sudden wind
travel 360, bye bye.
So what dreadful disaster are you predicting for this flight, Demetrius?
Etihad 908, leaving West Base 1 at Unicom 122.8, bye bye.
We haven't had a disaster on a stream since, I'm going to tell you exactly when the last disaster on the stream was. Bear with me.
Contact 92 Victor, Euro South, hello, access from Euro Control South, hello, identified.
Etihad 908, heavy Euro Control.
7 months ago. 7 months ago was the last on-stream disaster. 7th of September. Oh, is that you, Scott? I totally hadn't twigged. I'll listen more carefully next time. It is weird hearing yourself. Someone clipped me. I can't think how this happened. Oh, that's right. It was William, I think, who was watching my stream and also watching an air traffic controller stream. And he clipped the section with my voice on it, and it really didn't sound like me. It was odd. Bye-bye, Demetrius. See you soon. See you soon. You're on the fence about getting X-Plane. Yeah, I can see the appeal of it. But I was put off reinstalling P3D, which I already owned, because it looks ugly. And X-Plane looks uglier than P3D overall. So I don't know. I wouldn't invest heavily in it. If you just want to get the basic X-Plane, some freeware scenery and the Zebo mod, then it's probably worth it. But this sim's going to get better. and so I don't think it's worth spending big money on that.
Olympic 460, contact Adria 130.0.
What counts as a disaster? A crash. Nothing other than a crash in my mind counts as disastrous. So 7 months ago I flew from Vienna to Cairo, which was a great flight, and then from Cairo I took off in the Cessna 172 to go and have a look at Cairo and see the pyramids and the Sphinx. And on the way back I spotted a runway in the middle of the city, and I thought that's interesting. Couldn't see it on any charts or anything like that, but I thought, well, we're in a Cessna, let's give it a go, let's land it. But the runway was honestly, it must have been a mistake, because we couldn't stop in time, we crashed into a building, and it was a bleak end to the street. Catching up with me, are you? Let's have a look. Can't see myself now. Oh yeah, it does. Looks like you and Mark are going to collide, certainly. You never, well, maybe you answered my question, but how come you didn't fly on VATSIM? Ryanair 45 Charlie, okay. Keep my ears out. Ears out? Ears peeled? I don't know. I'll listen out for you, that's I think what I want to say. I've heard your Scouse accent on Ben's stream, sounds fine. Yeah, he was chatting a couple of days ago in the Discord. I haven't seen... No, he was on my last stream, not for all of it. I think he's alright, Steve, yeah. If you got it, you'd only get the sim and nothing else. Fair dues. Jacob, hello, welcome. Oh, you're Night Owl. Nice. Good to have you here. How's life? That's true, I didn't destroy a pyramid. It could have been worse. Maybe I'll... raise the bar of what counts as a disaster. From crashing to crashing into one of the wonders of the world. Right, let's do a little bit of setting up for the approach. So
you have control. I have control.
We'll be starting down fairly soon. So, Malta, arrival. And we said 13, I think. Yes, we're going to suggest runway 13. There is no star, but we will go via Gouda. So we'll see what it looks like on the ND.
Canada 382, Euro Control House, hello, identified.
Identified, Euro Canada 382, thank you.
Easy arrival. What we'll probably do once we pass below flight level 245 and we're no longer under radar control, we'll do a direct to Nedox and hope that it doesn't lose our route.
Flight 2169, descent flight level 25, direction 240.
What is it with us? Unless Mark joins you and you feel you've lost your right arm. But you're both flying together! I'm too competitive. I'm not competitive. But yeah, you're flying together. That's why I was surprised you didn't with us. Life's grand. Excellent. So this music is... Find the right window. It's a playlist called Retro Jazz on Epidemic Sound. And at the moment we're listening to Gary Combs, single O, but I suspect it's still just for the 737 you can learn how to fly before. Yeah, well that's not bad then, is it? It's, what, 59 quid, something like that? Is it X-Plane, I think? It's not crazy money though. And if you're not, oh not even that, 50 quid on G2A. Yeah, I think if you got the money and you won't notice it's missing, it can't hurt to get it. If you guys are worried about getting on VATSIM, we're trying to help you. That's nice. Super busy lately. Did you see we have Hamburg now? Well, Douglas, welcome. Yeah, did I see we have Hamburg now? I did. I've got a copy. I will review it. It looks good though, doesn't it? Holding fingers together on that. I'm not that good, Jason. I get into trouble quite a lot on VATSIM. I think you overestimate my ATC prowess. Dylan, welcome back. Nice to have you back. How's life? Yeah, it's fun flying with other people. I quite like it when people turn up on my streams and fly. Got through the rules. You can't get through the rules bit. You just have to you have to read the rules and then click the thing to accept them. Is it not working, Fletch? On this occasion, Douglas, yes it is. Yes it is. But not for the elite. I don't like the word elite. I prefer the word godlike. It's just because it's what I do, isn't it? You know, I've got a bit of a reputation. Bought some sceneries, reviewed them. Yeah, I do get a few freebies these days, which is nice. Oh, is it any good, Dylan? Who'd have thought the weather would be worse in Malta than in Munich? Not I. You have, and it's not worked for you. What's your Discord username? I'll just do it manually. I'll add you.
Flight delay 169, I'm on a Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
Go over to the perf page. We'll input some data here. And then we're ready nice and early for the descent. So I'll bring up the ILS chart. We'll have a look at this together once.
360, saddle 240.
So QNH is going to be 1015. Yeah, but I also got Deimos Inc.'s Milan Malpensa for free, and he thought that was good.
Hello,
I know you did, Jason.
Stations on the frequency Euro control staff now closed. All stations on the Unicom 122.8.
Ah, it's going offline. Rip.
Good.
Thank you, bye.
Thanks, good night.
Yeah, but I don't have X-Plane, Dylan. Thank you for the service from Malta 307. One, two, 2.8. Right, back to this. Temperature is 15 degrees, so it's warmer, but it's cloudy and raining. Wind, oh, it's changed the wind because we've got more of a crosswind now. 100 at 17. Transition altitude, we don't know for sure because there's no ATC online to give it to us via ATIS. But the transition altitude on the way up is 5,000, so we'll call the transition level flight level 60. And the baro minimum is 455. I don't have X-Plane though, Dylan. I don't have X-Plane. So I'm eagerly awaiting the A350 on here. I think there is one for P3D, but it's not great. It's not. vague recollection anyway. What was I going to do on here? Oh yes. Check the ILS frequency, which has not been auto-tuned. 109.7. And we will use auto brake low, I think. Let me just have a quick check of the map. Yeah. 10,900 feet of runway. Can definitely use auto brake low. Take that control from the co-pilot, and I'll give you a little look at the charts. The server requirements have changed. Please close and try again. What's your Discord username, Fletcher? I'll just admit you manually. Thinking of flying Nice to fly Tampa Copenhagen. Oh, nice. Yeah, you should. I think you should. Unless you're too tired, you should do it. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It does look promising. I hope we're not disappointed. There's so much good freeware on the horizon now. Oh, wrong one. Right, Navigraph, where are you? Here we are. So this is what the airport looks like. We're going to be landing on runway 13 in this direction. So hopefully we'll be able to exit here. If not, we can backtrack. It's no biggie. It's not going to be busy. And this is the ILS we're following. So there are no stars. We're going straight to the ILS. NOLA is our initial approach fix, and we're going to be at 3,000 feet. So NOLA is our initial approach fix. We should be at 3,000 feet there. Maintain 3,000 feet all the way to Naben, and then capture the glide slope there. That is the plan for arrival. Your engines and keys have frozen. You haven't accidentally pressed the pause button, have you? The pause key, I mean. I haven't yet seen the Nice. No, I actually bought the the Just Sim Nice because I had the P3D version and I saw it was half price and I thought, yeah, I'll get that. So no, I'll have to check it out though. I've seen screenshots of it, modelled interiors and all, so I might have to have a little comparison. Fly-by-wire new installer is out and yeah, I saw, so I didn't see. Someone mentioned it on here. Very happy. Excuse me, yawning. It's been too many days of work and not enough sleep. We should probably start planning for our descent, actually. So we want to be at 3,000 feet like NEDOX. We're currently at flight level 330, so we've got 30,000 feet to lose, which means we want to start our descent 90 nautical miles before NEDOX, which is here. So we've got a little way to run yet. And the maths was easy, which is good. It does sound like active pause, doesn't it? Yeah. I had the same thing and I couldn't figure it out, and I'd hit the pause key by mistake. Good evening, Tina. Oliver, is it? I think it's Oliver. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's not paused, it's still flying, but the engines are not turning and you can't press any keys. I've got no idea. Jason, I'm afraid. You definitely have the window active. I mean, you've clicked on it and you're not just in another window. Oh, it is Tina. Oh, welcome. I think your son uses your account sometimes. Is that right? Or have I got you muddled up with someone else? Do I manually put in the speed light through the knob, or is it done on the FMC? So for it's done in the FMC. So all of your cruise speeds are calculated supposedly based on your cost index, but it doesn't have any effect. It's always Mach 0.78. You can see them in the appropriate performance pages. So this is the cruise page. and you can see it's got we've got cost index of 20, managed airspeed mode 284 IAS. Oh, it's just you. Oh, there must be another Tina. Well, Tina, I'm sorry for mistaking you for someone else's son, and a very warm welcome to the stream. Right, anyway, yes, what was I talking about? Speeds, and that was nice. AF5VP Robert, welcome to Philbert Flies, thank you for subscribing. Great to have you here. So, cruise, that's where our speed is set. And then, next phase, descent, we're going to be trying to maintain 290. And then our approach speed is obviously our V approach. So if you leave it in managed speed mode, then it will switch between those speeds automatically. And there's no need to select a speed. And that works pretty well most of the time. Weird. Anyway, the main thing is it's working, Jason. Please, you got it sorted. I thought that was the end of the road for you there. You put it to 250, then once you get it over 10,000, you put it to the cruise speed. There's nothing inherently wrong with doing it that way, but the beauty of the Airbus really is that you don't have to, I guess. How do you make sure it's always in managed speed mode? So you make sure you've got a dot here, and to get the dot there, you push the button in. To go to selected speed mode, you pull it out towards you. So you click up to manage and down to selected. And it's the same for the heading and the altitude mode. So you'll get dashes and dots for Mach or speed and heading if you're in managed mode. You will only get a dot for altitude because you always have your altitude displayed there. So if we are in selected altitude mode at the moment. If we went into managed, we should get a dot here. But I guess it can't go into managed altitude mode because we've changed our altitude from the flight plan. That's my guess. Right, I'm just going to nip off and get a drink very quickly, and then it'll be pretty much time to start our descent. And I'm back, sorry about that. Your son is a captain on Piano Ventura. Oh, interesting. Does he enjoy it? Just flying over Palermo. Where are we? Oh, just south of Palermo, really. We're about to fly. We're about halfway across the toe of the boot, basically. And I said we wanted to descend 90 miles before Budek, was it? Or the one after? I think it was the one after. Nola. Nelox. Let's have a look at our flight plan a sec. It's quite a bit muddled up. Okay, so we're going in via Lacom, which is one of the other waypoints, one of the other IAFs, I guess. Nedox Naben. It's not an official one, according to the chart. But what we'll do is we'll just go to direct to Nedox, I think. There's no one online. Yeah, let's do it. Let's treat ourselves. Direct, Nedox. Redirect. And this should update, and it has, not quite as it should have done. We're about 90 nautical miles from Nedox now, so we'll start our descent. But before we do, we'll turn on the anti-ice because of all this cloud. And we'll do that in selected altitude mode. So managed altitude mode should follow your descent constraints if you have any, but it doesn't work on the A320, which is why I always use selected. Thanks, Ian. Now it won't work on either. It can be quite nice. It can. It's a really frustrating piece of software. Oh, I'm pleased. I'm pleased he enjoys it. Tomorrow morning you're flying Singapore to the Maldives. Wow, how far's that? Welcome back, kindly. I'm going to continue watching, but might not write any more than this. Yeah, fair enough. You relax, Simon. You relax. Thank you for joining, and thank you for the good wishes. I'll see you on Saturday's one, I hope, if you're about. So if anyone watching is yet to subscribe to the channel, I'd really appreciate it if you do it, and give the video a thumbs up while you're down there. And a little reminder that if you want to support the channel, you can do so with a membership. Just click the join button down below, or with a donation, which you can do at streamlabs.com/filbertflies. Oh, it's not quite as far as I thought, just over 4 hours. Still, that'd be a nice flight. Very nice flight. Is there any scenery for the Maldives? You've decided if I don't crash land, you'll become a member. That you can't say fairer than that, Douglas. And do consider the silver tier. It's really it's not very much more. How do you do the observer thing? So you press the connect button in vPilot and click the join as connect as observer checkbox. Mind you, even without airport scenery, the Maldives are going to be stunning, aren't they, in this sim? What's the company message? Probably just missed one of the weather downloads. Definitely read them all now. No, it's not looking great, the weather, is it, Jason? It's not looking great. 110 at 16 knots. Few clouds allegedly at 1,800. So it might be clearing up ahead if the in-sim weather matches the meta. That's weird, Kaylee. What's that about? Is it actually a flying air traffic control tower? So basically I've spent almost all day today trying to get prepared V5 to look half decent. And despite that, it's just not a patch on this. These aren't the best clouds I've seen in MSFS, actually. They're a little bit weird and blurry around the edges, but they're still infinitely better than anything we've ever had before. Yeah, definitely blowy. Definitely blowy. You and Mark are worryingly close together now. Do be careful, won't you? Are you both going for runway 13 as well? Don't waste my time. Yeah. I definitely want to fly in it. I definitely want to fly the PMDG 747 again and the FS Labs Airbus, just to remind myself of how a proper Airbus is flown, and to do proper long hauls in a plane that works. So I want to make it look as good as I can, but I'm not going to drive myself mad over it, because this will still be my main sim. Not flying when you spawn, etc. It's on runway and the whole base is
Cabin crew, prepare for arrival.
Right. What's the point of that then? Runway 13, excellent. These clouds and weather are not only freeware, they're default, they're part of the simulator. So yeah, the live weather it comes with is one of its best features in my opinion. Yeah, you are close. Right, we'll turn on the seatbelt sign to give the cabin crew plenty of time to get the passengers sorted and the cabin secure. Quite excited about this landing. So for those of you who aren't aware, there's a really good freeware. This is thanks to Caffel we're doing this flight, who pointed all this out to me, I should say. But there's not only a really good freeware scenery add-on for Malta International Airport, but there's also some scenery for the island, well, for the two islands, and it looks really good. So hopefully it'll be a nice, pretty approach. I'm glad you've settled that before it happens, Jason. Yeah, that's what I always used to do, and I miss that. I'm still not sure about streaming that kind of one. I mean, put it this way, I'd never... Well, I might one day. But generally speaking, I wouldn't consider sitting in front of the computer and streaming for more than 8 hours, I don't think. Yet I would really like to fly Heathrow to San Francisco, which is more than 8 hours. So maybe I could. Maybe I could either just leave the stream going and go to bed, or split it into 2 streams and show you the beginning bit and the end bit. I don't know. What do you reckon? How do I keep track of all the scenery packages? I don't really. I mean, well, I use MSFS add-ons linker, which is helpful. But yeah, there's stuff that I've got that I forget about. It must be said. Leave it on. Yeah, maybe I will. Maybe I'll do that. The only options though are my 2 cats, Jack, and they're not very proficient. They try, but I think it might end in tears. Singapore to Newark? What, in the 787? Oh, is it? Is it? Do we fly over it? Ooh, I think we might. Such a weird name, isn't it, Azure Window? For a rock arch. Yeah, one of mine does, definitely. You think Morris can outfly you? One day we shall put that to the test. What lists every add-on and even where it's cheapest, Douglas? I think YouTube failed. It doesn't let you post links. But it sounds good. Stick it in the Discord if you don't mind. We're going just the wrong side, I think, to see a zero window, unfortunately. Iced up again. Yeah, I stuck the anti-ice on this time, and it's been all right. I love the fact that this plane now slows down to 250 knots before it passes 10,000 feet. It's a very refreshing change. And because we are pretending that we've been cleared to an altitude rather than a flight level, we may as well set the local pressure, which is 1015 at Malta apparently. Slightly concerned by how far off the sim pressure is, but we'll see.
1014 set.
1014 set. Passing 9,900.
Thanks, Douglas. Favourite aircraft is probably the Concorde, followed by the 747-400. What's yours?
Approach checklist.
Briefing.
Confirmed.
ECAM status.
Checked.
Barrow ref.
1014 set.
1014 set. Minimum. Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Approach checklist complete.
Sea's looking a bit tasty, isn't it? Look at that. And also, these waves are these cresting waves are very repetitive, aren't they? It's a bit disappointing, to be honest. You'd do that. Oh, in the A350 long haul 787 route, you're thinking that was Dallas to Tel Aviv. Well, both good routes. Why can't you figure out how to do it? Dylan? Is there anything I can help with? Yours is the A321 Neo. Oh, interesting. You're about 10 minutes behind, right? Okay. Good. Still 10 minutes. I can probably stick around and see you land. Down a little bit early. This rule of thumb really is possibly a little bit OTT. Oh, and look at that, the sea's just calmed down. That's encouraging. Ooh, clouds look minging, don't they? Really, really grainy. I thought that was fixed, to be honest. Oh, I see when to start it. 18-hour flight. Well, assuming you work Monday to Friday, or you'll go to school Monday to Friday, or whatever, if I was you, I'd start it at like 9 PM on a Friday night, and then land the following afternoon. That's what I used to do with those really long flights. Jason and Mark, you are even closer than ever before. Who's ahead? Looks like Jason, yeah, so that fits with Mark having to do the go around, I guess. Yeah, I mean it's really satisfying doing those proper sort of ultra long hauls. I wouldn't do it very often, but yeah, if everything goes to plan and you land at the other end without a hitch, it's a good feeling. Turn on the LS, and we now have LQ, yeah, 27 nautical miles to run. KC, welcome. You are. It's going to be quite a blustery one, I think. It's possible the winds calm down a little. 110 at 16 knots still. Yes, I think the longest flight I ever did was Heathrow to Santiago, or it might have been Heathrow to Perth. I'm not sure which is longer. I guess Heathrow to Perth is longer. That's right, Heathrow to Santiago is British Airways' longest route, I think. But Heathrow to Perth must beat it. Bartek, hello, welcome to the stream. In the progress, but yes, I had no, yeah, it's something I used to use in the FS labs, but I don't think I did know it was working here, actually. Let's try it. Neighbour. You put it in here, right? You put it in here. It's not working. How new is it? Because I haven't updated this for a couple of days now. I don't think you have seen the sea so rough in this. Well, mine just calmed down for no apparent reason. But yeah, I hadn't seen it like that either. Oh, this is ugly. This is looking a little bit FSX-y to me. Cloud. Yeah, look, you see mine's... Two on the right hand side, okay. Yeah, I tried that as well though. No, mine's not going in. Good, I'm glad he's doing a circle, that's reassuring. So where's this Azure window in relation to us? I don't want to sort of fly past it and not see it. I think it's over here somewhere. I wonder if we dare try and see it in the drone. I think we dare. Let's do it. Got a little while to go still. Reassurance the noob pilot's ahead. Where is this arch then? Where is it? Sure it was showing somewhere over here on the map. Yeah, I think I am on an older version. It's been a couple of days anyway. I can't see it, but the terrain's looking decidedly dodgy. Anyway, how much further for our approach? 20 odd miles, we can do a bit more scouting. Malta is very interesting, isn't it? Yeah. It's a great place. I can't find it.
Flaps 1.
Check the speed.
Oh, is it not automatically entered approach mode? Let's do that now. Use a little bit of speed brake to slow us down. I know, not the best time for a hike. So we're on the localizer. This is a very easy, straightforward approach.
Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
Flaps 2.
Check the speed.
Hurry up and slow down, you stupid plane. Yeah, the sea's come down, so I've still got a 40 knot wind, which is not what I should have. Should be 16 knots.
2,500.
We've still got 3,000 feet to lose.
Flaps 2.
Speed
so,
checked.
Might be alright.
Flaps 2.
Arch is broken. Oh, really? Oh, sharklets. I didn't know that. It's sad.
2,500.
When should you enter approach mode? Well, early enough that you can have flaps 1 extended before you intercept the localizer, and have flaps 2 and gear down roughly when you intercept the glide slope. So
gear down.
Don't know how far out that is really. I've never thought about it. Probably no later than 15 miles out, I would say. Ooh, it's blustery. I don't like it. It's accurate, yeah. I guess it is. We have are you both from Malta? I have a lot of people who know about this arch. I suspect some of you are. Let's ding the cabin.
Flaps 3.
Speed checked. Flaps 3.
Yeah, that's what I meant too. So pressing the approach button slows you down to your green dot speed, and then keeps slowing you down to the approach as you extend the flaps. The approach button up here is what you use to intercept, to capture the ILS. Ah, you visited before, right? And you were there on a class trip. Oh, nice class trip. I'll do my best, Dylan, but the wind is much stronger and less on the nose than I would like. In fact, I think 44 knots is probably too strong for this aircraft to actually be able to... It's not all crosswind, of course. Don't know what the crosswind component is.
Flaps full.
Speed checked.
But anyway, it's worrying. It's
Flaps
very
full.
worrying. Yeah, it is. It's quite arid, Malta.
Cabin crew,
1,000.
be seated for landing.
Landing checklist.
Cabin
Checked.
crew.
Advised.
Auto thrust.
Speed.
Auto brake.
Low.
ECAM memo.
Landing no blue.
Landing checklist complete.
Elliot, you are from Malta. Oh, excellent. Thank you, Tristan. Thank you, Omar. So do I. So do I. Okay, let's disengage the autopilot nice and early. Get a feel for it.
$500.
Glide slope does not agree with the Pappies as usual. Well, not as always, but it's quite common, isn't it? Oh, the wind's dying down a bit. Hence we're now a bit left of the centre.
400.
Wind speed has halved. So the ILS, I would say, is... Well, the glide slope indications
100 above.
are a bit broken. And the Pappies look more reasonable.
300.
Minimum.
Continue.
200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10. 5.
Spoilers. Reverse green. Decel.
Welcome to Malta. Ooh, weird texture issue here.
70 knots.
You see there, the lines are all blurry until you get up close. I've not seen that before. That wasn't bad, was it? Not bad, not bad. Certainly rather better than I expected it to be with the wind. Thank you. Thank you all very much. Thanks, Jack.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the conclusion of
Right,
the flight.
we'll turn off our
Please
strobe.
remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign and the aircraft is parked safely.
Turn off the landing lights.
This will be your indication that it is safe to move around the cabin, gather your belongings and disembark. We'd like
Taxi
to
lights should have been turned on by the first officer, and it has.
and we hope to see you once again.
Start the APU.
Thank you.
Turn off the anti-ice, we don't need that now. Turn off the weather radar and predictive wind shear warning. Transponder to standby. And we'll do our after landing checklist.
After landing checklist.
Flaps.
As soon as the AP goes off, your problems commence. Yeah. Often the way with me as well. You saw a C-130? Where, Omar? Where? Is it parked up somewhere? Is it static?
Retracted.
Spoilers.
Disarmed.
APU.
Oh, they're not disarmed. It's a lie.
Start.
Radar.
Off.
Predictive wind shear system.
Thank you, Ian. Thanks very much. Good night. Sleep well. Sleep well. I'll see you soon, I hope. Oh, nice. We'll go and have a little nose around with the drone. Who was that? Who was that? Douglas! Welcome to Club Filbert. Thank you. Thank you for being a man of your word.
Off.
After landing checklist complete.
Taxi light off.
Well, it's been great to have you here, Jack. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm going to park up on this stand here. And then I'll catch up with your chat, and then we'll have a look around the airport. And hopefully we'll get to see Scotland as well, which will be nice. I really love it when things go well. Makes all the difference. Okay, APU bleed on. Engine's off. Seatbelts off. Ugh, close the stupid logbook thing. Seatbelts off. Beacon off. Don't know what our runway turn-off lights were doing, and I have no memory of putting them on. But anyway, here we are. Welcome once again to Malta. Oh, better take the drone back to the aircraft. To Lucca Airport. And I'll catch up with your chat. Buttery. Thank you, Smooth Flying. Thank you, Dylan. Thank you, Wyatt. The runway textures were really bad, but it is freeware. So an issue with loading distance. That's interesting. Is that something that's affecting a lot of airports, Cathal? Or is it unique to this one? You've given The landing was satisfactory given the conditions. High praise indeed, Douglas. High praise indeed. But I'm glad you felt it was £1.99's worth. That's the main. You've given Jason plenty of room to land and vacate. Good, good. I wish we could watch. Sure you don't fancy connecting to VATSIM at the last minute, you two? There's no one on. There's no one about. Looks like my data connection isn't working. Do you think? Sorry, Caffel, you think this is a general problem since the update, or you don't think it's because of the airport, but you're not sure? Oh, okay. I'll have to do some Googling on that. Not the end of the world. You know, the scenery's mostly looked okay. What should we do? Let's have a look around the airport. Let's have a proper look around the airport. See if it's worth including in the next freeware focus video or not. How far out is Scott? Oh, not very far. Not very far. Scott's going to be landing at roughly the same time as Mark from the looks of things. So it's quite a good job you're not all on VATSIM, perhaps. Ah, man. I bet that... Ooh, I was worrying about how to pronounce your name now. Is it May? I bet it's not Madge, but I'm not sure. Hello, Owen. Hello, welcome. Yeah, it does look good for freeware, doesn't it? So it's actually Lure. Is that what you were saying? Oh, you've connected. Awesome. When I said there was no one around, though, that wasn't strictly true, because Scott is around. But still, good luck to both of you. And we'll watch what happens. You're in, you know, you're amongst friends. Yes, it's nice, isn't it? Very nice. People, buses. Really good for freeware. No worries, Ben. I was about to say send your mum my love, but she doesn't know who I am, so it's a bit weird. But have a nice chat with your mum. Dylan, thank you very much for joining. Welcome to Club Filbert. And don't forget, all of you who have joined up to Club Filbert this evening, make sure that your Discord accounts are linked with your YouTube account. There are instructions on my Discord server, but it's pretty straightforward, and that way you'll get access to the members-only Club Filbert Lounge channels. Q in Maltese is actually pronounced K. It's Mai, but means May, like the month. Ah, okay. What are we doing today? Well, Owen, what we have done today is we have landed. We've flown from Munich to Malta. So this is a freeware Malta scenery. There's a link in the video description, and it's pretty good from what I've seen so far.
Malta traffic, Ryanair 45 Charlie is 14 miles out. Malta traffic.
And that's Scott, I believe. Yes, nice static planes here. C-110s. I don't know anything about military planes. I've got to be honest. I wouldn't have known what these were if someone hadn't told me. Sorry, C-130s. C-130s, not C-110s. Reese, I don't know if I said hello to you, but welcome. It's May. Okay. Oh yeah, we did that one. You always pronounce my name Philbert. Very continental. I'm happy with Philbert. Ça marche. What else? Show the military, but yes, I just shown the planes, but not
Malta 2369 is 13 miles out, landing runway 13.
Oh my god, that's very close.
I'll speed up a bit. Ryanair 45 Charlie.
Sorry, this is all my fault. I said, don't worry, there's no one about. Just connect to VATSIM. But Scott was about. So my apologies. We're not going back to Munich, I'm afraid. No, I'm gonna go to bed.
Malta traffic, I will go around.
Well, you're planning on doing that anyway, Mark, weren't you? Oh, the guilt. Everyone was having such a nice flight. We might be able to make it. Everyone was having such a nice flight.
I could pull out an absolutely brilliant Ryanair landing.
Go for it, Scott.
I have faith in both of you making this work. Thank you, Ben. It wasn't bad for a windy one. Right, so here's the military bit anyway. Pretty nice. How do you connect Discord to YouTube? So, let me talk you through it because I've just remembered that actually the instructions are in the Club Filbert private channels, which is not very helpful to you. So, you go to the settings cog in the bottom left. No, hang on, I'm looking at Streamlabs. This is a really good start. Looking at the wrong program to tell you how to do it. Bear with me. You go to the settings next to your name. The settings cog next to your name. Then you go to connections. And I'm in streamer mode. How do I turn that off so I can actually see things? There we are. So, go to the settings cog, then you go to connections, and then you've got a red YouTube icon up at the top, and you click on that and it'll authorize your YouTube account and link them. Basically, that's how you do it. Enough the fuel for a go around. Something wrong with my mic? Is there? You don't hear the problem? Is it any better? Might have been a little blip in the matrix. Not matrix. Some kind of connection issue is my guess. I'm sure I would, Kami. I like dogs. An interference noise. Oh, that's weird. Oh, there's a plane. Let's watch the plane. It's like bzz for a few seconds. Oh, okay. But is it over now? I did tread on the wire. I wouldn't have thought it was that sensitive though. We'll leave it for now. I'll have a little play around with it before the next stream. So, who is this? I assume this is Scott, right? Because Scott was Scott was speeding up. Mark was going to go around. Jason, are you already down? Well, this is exciting. This is exciting. Two planes very close together. Will they both make it in? This is looking good. That, to me, looked very nice indeed, Scott. Really very good. I mean, obviously you can't always tell on VATSIM, but I think I can tell enough, could tell enough to be impressed. White Pomeranian. Nice. Very sweet.
Malta traffic.
Yes? What? Oh good, I'm glad it worked, Douglas.
Malta traffic, Ryanair 45 Charlie, 1 mile.
Sleep well, sleep well. Malta traffic, I can confirm runway's clear.
Roger, thanks.
Scott the Butter King, yeah. You landed first. Well, right, brilliant. Yes, Satira, I don't know if I finished what I was saying. I got distracted. But thank you very much for coming and sleep well. You have an amazing night too. Welcome, Mark. That also, sorry. Yeah, that is Mark, isn't it? Yeah, Mark was behind. Nice. Looked pretty smooth as well. Yes, I hope that. I think DirectX 12 is going to be the thing that fixes the micro stutters. Do I know Captain
Ryanair
Joe?
45 Charlie,
No, I
clear
don't.
of runway.
Control it. It's still buzzing. Oh, I don't know what that's about. Yeah, a lot of butter. That runway is going to take some scrubbing. I'm surprised I don't have a Ryanair livery that's showing up. Okie dokie, let's finish up. What else do we have to do? Thought those were my engines, but no, they are Scott's. Is it a coincidence that I don't? Well, I certainly don't have one for the A320, so maybe that's the issue actually. But were you flying an A320? I'm so confused about who's who. I thought Mark was behind. But no, Mark landed first, so this is Scott who was second. According to Volanta, anyway. And Scott is in an A320 Ryanair. Yeah, so that'll be why. That'll be why I don't have the livery for that. But I thought it might be a 737. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I was very confused as well. Glad we didn't see the Ryanair. I know. A Ryanair A320 would have been a bad way to end the evening. We'll watch you taxi in. You landed first, then Mark, then Scott. Great. How did you end up ahead, Jason? Because you were behind. Oh no, you were first because Mark was going to go around. That's right. So that was always the plan. That was always the plan. Good, going to the cheapo Ryanair parking, that's what I like to see. It is physics, it is. It's simple physics really, isn't it? You're listening on Boston ATC on VATSIM. Ah, right. How do you connect to VATSIM mid-flight? Exactly the same way you connect before a flight. Just start vPilot and press connect. Ah, so you were going to fly... You've changed your plans a lot, Riley, no? You were going to go to somewhere in Germany and both fly.
I've really messed this parking up.
Sometimes it's just hard to choose a spot.
It was the pressure of everyone watching.
Nice. Don't worry, Scott. I feel the pain, and you've just parked on top of Jason.
Lovely. Well done for coming on VATSIM, though. Definitely should give it a go. It's good fun.
I've done it a couple of times. I think I'll do it a few more.
Well, this was a very nice ending to proceedings, I feel. So, I'm going to call it a night there. My next confirmed stream is on Saturday afternoon. Can't remember what time, but I'm going to have a look and I'm going to tell you because you need to know. You need to put it in your diaries right now so you don't forget. Saturday, 1300 Zulu, 1400 UK time. We're going to be flying the CRJ 700 from Aspen to Dallas Fort Worth. There is a possibility I might do a cheeky stream tomorrow evening, but it's my dad's birthday, so I'll see how that goes and when we get back and all that sort of thing. But I hope to see you all very soon. Thank you for flying with me. A very warm welcome to the new Club Filbert members. Thank you for everyone who's donated. It really is, well, it means a lot to me and I really appreciate it. And I will see you very soon here on Filbert Flies. Take care. Bye.